This episode of As the Wasteland Burns was brought to you by Galaxy News Radio and our sponsors at the Treacherous Merchants Guild of Germantown.
Now with butt plugs.
No, they're not. They're not fun enough to have butt plugs.
They're not. Sorry, they're not. You're not cool enough to have butt plugs.
They don't deserve it.
Hey, folks, and welcome to the grand finale of As the Wasteland Burns, our 100th episode. Going out with a bang, more ways than one. So, when last we had left, Gray had switched sides, joining back up with her erstwhile father. The group is now in his office. The other players have arrived. There's a sentry bot in the hallway. Charity, I believe that's who it is. Hold on. Else? Nope. Faith is behind the group, covering them with a light machine gun. Yep, Gray's pulsing that one. Faith is over here, looking past her father, Duval and Gray. Young Abby, a new participant in the family drama, is sitting on the couch. And then there is Wild Child standing here with the top knot. An unknown individual standing here. And then you have the sentry bot, in the hallway, just, doing what a sentry bot does. C2 recently popped out of a set of ductwork in the ceiling, dropping down, holding a canister of, what turns out to be some form of radioactive particulate, which he fumbled, dropped, or deliberately discharged into the room. The room is filling with radiation. That is a overall group hazard. What will happen is I will roll 5 dice. No more, no less. For every Pip-Boy icon that comes up, anywhere from 0 to 5, that is how much damage each person in the group will take. Everybody. Other than the robot. Other than the robot who can't take radiation damage. So
C2, because C2 is a creature of the wasteland.
Even he can take the radiation damage. So
he just has higher resistance.
He has a higher resistance. Yes.
Got it.
No, there is no damage reduction to this. This is above and beyond. This is like cesium from a X-ray machine that suddenly gets released into a room. It is.
So Red X does not help.
Yes.
Okay.
So if you take Rat away to get rid of radiation, that will work, but that's about it. Everybody is on some form of chem at this point in time. There is no opportunity to take anything else. If you wish to spend actions, you can at that point to take additional chems, as long as they don't contradict or provide a similar bonus of something that you already have.
So no mixing Overdrive and Psycho. Got it.
Right. Yeah. Once you get something that gives you damage reduction, buffs damage, you get the better of the two, and it's for the entire scene. So whatever comes may at the end of the battle. That is what it is. These are every individual here that is in this room, and I will describe. So Charity, like I said, Charity over here has she's got a heavy pistol in her hand and some form of sword. Faith over here has a light machine gun. Abby is holding for her it's comically oversized, but she's holding a sawed-off shotgun and she has a power fist. The gentleman here is holding a combat shotgun. Let's see. He is this guy here. He's holding a combat shotgun and a ballistic shield.
Yep.
The ballistic shield has a slot cut into it for the shotgun to rest inside, so he can haul that in front of him, or use it to cover an ally. Wild Child.
Wild Child or War Child?
War Child. I'm sorry, War Child. Yes, War Child. Has a heavy pistol, and he has it's from Fallout 76, it was a set of curved blades that come off. It was designed to cut brush and trees. So he has the same weapon here, except his has 3 blades. His has 2 on the top and 1 coming from the underneath. So it's more like a pincer. And the Sentry Bot has a Gatling gun and a missile launcher. Everybody has heavy armor of equal to or equal to what the group as themselves. So it's in that respect, it's an even fight. You guys have slightly better initiative, so make that count. You will
Except for Gray.
So you guys will be going. Let's see. It'll be Gray, Sam, the Sentry Bot, the unknown guy, Abby if she's forced into the fight, but we don't. She's the unknown. Sally, and then it'll be Warchild, Saval, Charity, Faith, and Snake.
Oh yeah, we can all get together, and then I can shoot us all at once.
There you go. See,
Everybody
dies
can
in a
move.
giant ball of fire.
Just
There's your happy ending.
Everybody get together, like group photo time.
A little closer. Come on. Get
Duvall's
friendly.
not supposed to be in the group photo, so make sure he dies first.
So you can do it once per combat. On a point of luck, you can preempt and jump up on the initiative. So you can only do that once. It's 1 point of luck. It allows you to say, hey, instead of going on an 11 Snake, I want to go on an 18.
Can we say it at any time?
You can say it at any time.
I want to spend a point of luck.
So it is a one-time deal. It
doomed.
has always existed in the game. That's how some of the bad guys got to jump on you guys, only to be, to give them a chance before you murder Herbo them all. So
We're sorry.
no, that's
Not really.
okay. They were there.
Be murder hoboed.
So
Their purpose
It's
in
the
life was to be
end of the
murdered hoboed
world
by
as
us.
we know it.
Yep. Yeah, and as Dalton says, pain don't hurt. So let the fun and festivities begin. So the words were said. You see Duval turn towards you, Gray, and looking at you, and you hear him say, "So, which family are you going to fight for?" First round goes to you.
So I will I'm standing right next to
Yep, you can reach out and put your hand on his shoulder.
yeah. So I'm standing right next to him. And so I kind of reach out. So I'm sort of reaching out with my left hand. I kind of like caress his cheek with my left hand. I've still got my assassin pistol. I'm going to sort of caress his cheek with my left hand, but with my other hand, I'm going to take my pistol and put it point blank against the side of his head. Pull the trigger.
Okay.
Ooh.
Describe what happens. No roll.
So as I'm sort of caressing him, I'll say,
Sorry, I'm just reading chat.
excuse me, I'm monologuing.
Carry on.
And you guys broke my mojo.
Sorry.
So he asked me which family do I choose, and I'll say We don't choose our family, we choose our friends. I'll pull the trigger. Blow his brains out.
I knew you would never betray C2.
Oh, she's still going to shoot you. She already said that before. She already said that. So you just on principle at this point. So anyway, I'm sorry. So you say that the tableau in the room is broken by the loudest silent pop that you've ever been a part of. You watch his, the side of his head just, blow out across the desk. Faith is stunned.
Yeah.
You hear you all, even with your helmets, you hear Abby scream, and she scrambles back behind the couch. So where she is right now, she is, hiding there, screaming. Yeah, where Snake just pulsed. You hear you Sam and Snake from where you're standing. You can hear the sound of the robot in the hallway pulling up. It is too close to use the missile launcher, so it is pretty much, but you can hear the rattle of the chain as the barrels begin to spin. The only person, the guy with the iron mask or the face mask, kind of looks over at what just happened, and you can see he's bringing his shield up and pivoting in that general direction away from the rest of the group. Warchild is kind of looking at you, Snake, whether or not you're paying attention to him, and you can hear him say, "Hey, he's trying to get your attention." And Gray, do you wish you have a minor action still, which you can use to move or switch weapons? Do you wish to use that minor action to move or switch your weapon?
Yeah, I'd like to use that minor action to move.
Okay.
This is a desk, right?
Yep.
Can I flip the desk
No.
on
The,
its
de-
side?
the desk is huge. Maybe you and Snake together could have flipped it, but it is one of those old, heavy duty executive desks, solid built, and it looks like it weighs a ton. No, it is not. It's not movable. You can hide behind it. You can but it's not enough for you to, you can hide. You can literally stay where you are and hide behind it.
Yeah.
And fire over it.
Just trying to imagine what this thing looks like. It's a bit like the Resolute desk where you have the drawers and everything on either side, and it's just massive, heavy wooden.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got, and there's metal frame. There's a metal framework holding part of it together. I mean, it is huge.
It is huge. It is sturdy, and it is good cover.
Yeah. So you can crouch behind it. You can pick a side. You can literally stay where you are, or just move yourself up on top of the body and shoving it out of the way to crouch at that spot there. That would count as your move to get to that.
Yeah.
You have 3 action points after that. You can use a minor to draw a weapon or switch a weapon out. You can also use a minor to take it, or you can use a major to take another shot.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to kill her. I always said I was going to cut those bitches. So.
Okay. So dropping to a crouch, the cooling body of your erstwhile father is there, and you want to take a shot at her. So Sam, down by 2 AP, and you will not be able to aim, but but you can take a shot, or you won't be able to make a called shot. I'm sorry. So,
Okay.
but you can take a shot.
But I actually roll now.
Yes,
Where's my
yeah,
roll?
this you roll for.
And I've loaded my armor
Okay.
piercing bullets or whatever
Okay.
those were.
Yeah, you hit. Roll for damage. Okay, so were you before we go any further?
Mhm.
You had the sniper pistol, you had the assassin pistol in your hand. That's not the peacemaker.
Oh, I hit the wrong one.
That's okay. That's
You
why I'm
want me to
asking.
re-roll?
If you don't mind, the hit counts. I'll let the
Okay.
hit count. Just re-roll the damage.
Okay, sorry, they're right next to each other.
That's okay.
There we go.
Okay, so that's 4 points of piercing and 4, 5, 6 points of damage. Location? You can do center mass if you like. 'Cause I don't think that costs you an action to do.
Oh, but I thought you said I couldn't aim.
You couldn't aim.
No.
Is doing center mass? Is that an aim action?
No.
Okay.
No.
So
You may
your call.
choose to strike your target's torso location. In addition, you may re-roll 1d20 when making the test for your attack.
Okay. So you hit. So you really don't have to do that. So you can go for random location if you like.
Okay. Huh.
Okay.
As I do this, I'm going to say, she was the one that was stalking us, right, and would pepper us with little bullets while we were out adventuring around.
You don't know. You don't know if she was the sniper or not.
Okay.
She has
Well,
the ability. She has the ability to stealth herself. Yes.
yeah, I suspect she was the sniper.
Okay.
And I'll tell her she was always a terrible shot.
Okay.
Yeah, how many times did you try to kill Sam and miss?
So okay. So that is your go.
So
Wait one more moment before anybody either jumps initiative or
yeah,
pulls that up. Let me see. I'm going to see if I can find.
Can we jump initiative at any point during the battle, or is it only during this first turn?
It's any point during the battle.
Okay.
I do want to do it.
Okay.
Don't kill us all.
We're already dead.
Focus on the enemy, please.
You're such a cheerleader.
You're the best around.
Yes, but the fact that Gray didn't actually go traitor has given Sam a glimmer of hope.
You guys should have known better. Sally Sue, I told you in the elevator.
I thought we were all doomed. That's
Sam doesn't
experience.
listen.
Doomed us,
That's experience for marriage.
Yeah, I don't remember that part.
Oh, Jesus.
What was that?
Nothing.
What was
Nothing,
that
honey?
in the elevator? I don't have that in my notes.
When Sally Sue and I were coming up we had split when we were coming up the floors, and we had split into the elevators.
Oh, I remember now.
And Sally Sue joined me. I told her, no matter what, remember, you're my best friend.
I remember it now, yeah.
Okay,
Fortunate.
yeah, no, the three of us weren't. So Sam and Snake were not there. So yeah, no,
I know,
fine.
you're gross boys.
I
Yeah,
know,
you are.
Yeah.
You have cooties.
That's why she was going to shoot you first. That's the reason why she was telling you
It's
that.
only because Snake doesn't wash as often as he should,
Okay.
and insists on using cologne
Okay.
instead of soap.
Snake, you're saying you wish to preempt.
Yeah, I'll spend
Okay,
a point.
so
of
you're
luck.
going on an 18 just this round.
I've spent my point of luck. For my movement, can I get behind the desk over here?
No.
Or is that too far?
That's too far.
Okay.
You can make it up to right in front of the chairs.
Now,
Yeah, right.
I take it if I shoot into this corner at these guys, is the blast going to be big enough that it hits everyone, or is it just sort of localized to the corner?
It'll be localized to the corner.
Okay, all right. Then Snake is going to move
Yes, I know it'd be convenient
And-
if everybody was right next to each other, but
Yeah.
no, I'm sorry.
Can I move that far? Okay. All right. I'm gonna do that, and I'm going to shoot over C2
Okay.
at the guy in the middle.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
All right, and I roll 3 for this.
If you immolate your son, we will never forgive you.
Holy
he does
shit!
nothing.
Really?
You're going to immolate your son. We don't forgive you.
Well, I do get to reroll 1 because of buff out.
Okay.
I roll another one. I cannot believe I missed all of those. Oh,
Wow.
four
Well-
14s in a row?
You got Yahtzee. So so you scramble away from the door, away from the robot, the sentry bot, and you turn and skid and fire. The weapon. You hear the audible hiss. You can see. Sorry, you don't hear it. You see the plume of gas come out the front, but the pilot light didn't ignite it. You shake it again. You can see the pilot light come on, but still nothing happens. So, unfortunately, there's now with the radiation there's also a small cloud of incendiary gas that's just floating around. So, hey, who knows what'll happen with that? But we will keep track of that.
We don't have enough AP for me to roll again, right?
We have 2 AP
You
remaining.
got 2 AP remaining.
So, yes, you could roll another attack.
Should I?
That has
Yeah.
and there is complication with that too. Don't forget now. More so than what you
Um,
just rolled right now.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot. Let's see if I can get it.
Okay, let's see if you redeem yourself. Hero 0.
Okay, we have no AP left. Oh, hey, you redeemed yourself.
Then you get an AP blank. Yep. Okay.
That
So-
helps. So I'm shooting at him and looking to see if I get any extra from any of my buffs. I don't think I do. That is okay. Yeah, I think it's only melee.
I would also like to note that you rolled a 5th 14.
Which is odd.
The RNG is broken, I swear.
It would have been even better if the other two dice totaled up to 14. But there is a 1 and a 4.
Oh,
Yep.
Jesus. 4 14s and a 1 and a 4. Wow.
Honey, let's go buy a
Does-
lottery ticket.
We really should.
So should we can consult a horoscope or something?
Okay, I don't think I get any extra dice beyond the average, but I will do the full fire rate. So there's the 9, and then here's 5 more incoming. Okay.
Okay. So she scrambles away from the chair into the room. The couch is on fire, slamming the door behind her.
Probably. That's probably for the best. doesn't need to see this.
Agreed.
C2 runs out of the room. There is smoke coming off of him, but he is running because you did get 3 bursts. 1 and then the 2 after that. So, or you hit the
He's
1 and then
okay.
2 other people after that. So you and the other guy, you hit them. Spread. So you're gonna roll for me 3 hit locations, and then I gotta figure out the math.
4 hit locations.
4 hit locations. Yes, that's right. The main one, and then 3 others after that. Okay, so
there's-
legs and arms. So pretty much that's easy. This is energy.
Specifically the right leg and the left arm.
At least it's consistent. Jeez.
15. So 15 to the right legs of both people. Okay. And then 15 divided by 2 is 7, round up to 8. Okay. The couch, that entire area is filled with smoke and flame. Um,
Did I inflict any criticals on them?
No.
Okay. Can I spend a point of luck for my better criticals to force a critical on them?
Sure, how's that work?
Better criticals. When you inflict one or more points of damage to an enemy, you may spend one luck point to automatically inflict a critical hit, causing an injury.
Okay, so would it be to their legs? So yeah, I say you can do that. Let me take a look at the.
But does that apply to both of them or just one of them?
I would say it's applied to both.
Oh, good.
Vicious is the only thing that if you have a burst weapon or a spread weapon, if you have a spread weapon with vicious is only applied to the first attack, not to the damage dealt for anything through the spread. Other than that, everything else kind of goes along. So, okay. So nothing with him. So you hit the legs of both of the guys, and then nope, Abby is not there for the moment. And where is him?
Okay. And Bloody Mess did not trigger. I did
No, it did
that.
not.
Okay. And I didn't kill either, right?
No.
Okay.
That was like a hell no.
I was like a hell no, and that was a lot of damage too.
Yep.
In fact, that didn't even force a critical, which is
Is she dead?
No, she is not. None of them. No, they.
Duval
yeah,
is.
he is. Yes. So I can take him.
Did she get dazed at the very least? Because she did get hit in the head.
She did get hit in the head, but no, she did not get dazed.
Okay,
It
fine.
was not a critical hit.
Really? Even with my +2 damage?
Yep.
from the psycho? Oh, wow.
Oh, so +2?
Yeah, I had +2 damage from the psycho, right?
That's +2 dice, I believe.
Oh.
So roll two more damage dice. Let's see if you do
Oh,
what you get
I
out of
thought
there.
it was a add-on.
No, it just means you just roll a few more dice. So you could get a blank. You could get see. So that does 2 more piercing. So 2 more points get through. 4 more points get through. So and that's up to there. But I believe. Character. Yeah, so I got the right character. Let's see. She is. She's hurting. You hit her in the head, yes, but it's not enough to cause a critical.
Okay.
So, okay. You can see the crack in the armor, the helmet that she's wearing. So, okay. Back over to me, and we're looking at Sam. So, sorry. Does anybody else want to jump?
Nope.
Okay, you can use that at any time. You don't have to use it right now. So I'm just asking before I go on. So Sam, over to you.
Sam, if you're talking, we can't hear you.
Did we lose him?
Do I have a clear shot
Oh,
at
there.
her?
Yes, I could say you could probably duck back and hit her. Fortunately, Snake is danger close. I'm just pointing that out there.
That is the issue with trying to hit her. Yeah, I know I could go after those two, but there's also the sentry bot that.
Which is
could-
going next.
Can it hit Sally Sue or Saval?
It has a Gatling gun.
So it can hit. So it can
Everybody
hit.
in the room. That's the only hint I'll give.
Firing at the sentry bot. I am loading shredder rounds.
And Sentry Bot is wounded from before, so it is down by 10 hit points from what it took the last time. No, go ahead.
As
You
a
hit,
hit.
roll for damage.
Damage, and then I roll an additional 3. Actually, I'm going to roll 6 because I'm going to I can re-roll 3 blanks
Okay.
because of overdrive. Okay. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 damage to one location. And
Let's get that location first. You've blew through whatever armor it has.
yeah. And then roll locations.
If you don't mind.
Okay, that's going to be 6. And
Yep.
humanoid?
Oh, yes.
1,
Okay, so let's see.
3, 4, 5, 6.
19 and 8. Okay. Okay. So you pop out the I'm sorry. The sentry bot literally, shudders as just holes, fist-sized holes just appear, through its rusted shell.
Good job, Sam.
Just,
Holy hell
was that
yeah.
just that insult to injury?
That is awesome. Good job.
Wait, what?
That the head that just popped up for me.
Oh, no, it was supposed
That
to be
was
six
part of
locations.
it.
That was part
Yeah.
of it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't. It just came in just now, and then thumbs up Sam. I'm like, oh well, so I just decided to pop around in his head too while I was at it. So
No.
okay.
No, it was
Sounds
6
like
locations.
something you do.
But it does sound like something I do, just to make sure.
Yes. So the
Are
sentry
you
bot.
sure it's dead?
Yep.
Forgive me, but is the sentry bot making any noise or anything like that?
It is not.
So no humming or anything like that?
Nope.
Okay, good.
No self-destruct if that's what you're talking about now.
Oh, thank God. Because that would have been messy. But yeah, no, I can't make another move with the amount of AP we have.
No, you can make a move. You got 1 point. You can't make another attack. No.
Yeah, and I'm wondering where I could move where I would be a little bit more.
Is
a
there
little
any
safer.
chem? Is there any chem that you can take that gives you action points?
Fine. I'll take some jet.
No, you don't have to take jet. Isn't there anything else?
Jet. Jet will give you an action point.
Yes, I understand that.
But jet is the only thing I could take.
Okay.
That would give me an action point, I think.
Okay.
Oh, I have a plasma grenade.
Oh, hey, look at that.
That'll be useful.
Just notice it.
As he's digging through his spec, he's like, ghoul porn, plasma. Oh, there's the jet.
Yeah, so
boy.
now I have another
Mona
AP that I
Lisa.
can use. AP and using the 1 AP that Snake got back. Let's see, he's probably a little more dangerous since he's got that shotgun, and shotguns are nasty. So I'm going to take another. So I'm going to take a shot at him.
Okay.
I get 1 point back, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Also, do I need to make an addiction roll for Jet because that is?
We're not even
instant?
worried about that now.
Okay. I'll just add it to the list of things I've taken. So damage. Roll 3. And then roll another 3 for the overdrive's rerolls. And okay. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 locations, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 damage to 5 locations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Four times 3 is
And you
12.
said his shield was facing towards Gray.
Swinging towards Gray, yes. So his anything on his right side, he would get protection from. Left side, he wouldn't.
Torso and head.
Head, no. Torso, I'd say yes.
Okay.
Since he didn't bring it up.
And how
So
much?
let's see. So right now, it's to his torso. That's his main, and then it's half damage to everything else. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 16 points of damage to his. So 16 points of damage to his torso.
And 12 points of piercing.
12 points of piercing. So you clear the. So it's a wash with the piercing that you take down. You take down just enough of his armor to get through that. So he'll take 12 points of damage to his torso.
Okay.
So that is 16. Okay. So and now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 12 points of damage, which is 6. You still blow through just about all the armor that's there.
Great.
Leg. So no, will any of his perks kick in? I'm looking. No, most of the other guys have stuff that does that. Let me look one thing up, and then I'm going to say, no, I just didn't know if you had any Nuka-Cola. If you had Nuka-Cola, that would have given.
I don't actually
you
see much
points back
Nuka-Cola in
too.
Oh,
Wasteland.
I have a bunch of that.
Oh, you do?
I have several Nuka-Cola.
Why haven't you been sharing?
No reason.
Do you have an addiction? How do I not have Nuka-Cola?
That's what I was asking. It's like, Nuka-Cola gives you action points, and it doesn't count as an addiction.
Oh yeah, I
It
I
just
even have
It
Nuka-Cola.
just irradiates you, but hey,
Oh yeah, and it gives you 2 HP. Oh yeah, no. I
Anywhere
have
from
some
1 to
Nuka
2.
Original.
depending on which one you take. So
I even have a Nuka-Cola bottle opener. Wah.
okay, he goes down shredded.
Hey,
But, I'd rather save the Nuka-Cola for when I start losing HP, which we're going to do since I couldn't shoot machine gun lady, so she's probably going to mow us all down.
Is that the
Well,
red hair chick?
remember,
Or Abby.
Snake is currently breathing on her neck.
Yeah,
She might be into that kink, man.
Well, she does have red hair, so.
yeah, but she can easily mow down the 3 of us, which was a point that she made last session.
Well, I'm trying to distract her.
Good luck. But that's my turn.
Sneaky ways.
Okay. Let's see. Abby ran, which was good. He is out of the list.
We didn't even know what his name was or what he could do.
Nope. Poor guy got killed before he even had a chance to act.
I'd say probably a good thing.
So she is going to actually supersede you, Sally Sue. She is moving across the room, firing as she goes. She is moving to here. Gets to there. Oh, shit. So I have to do this before we go any further. This is my bad for not rolling it. So let's see what we got.
I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah, he sounds way too excited. And while we're talking about the GM being excited, what are you wearing tonight?
Well, actually, I have I have my bearskin rug out, and I have a roaring fire in the fireplace right next to me. So, ladies, hit me up on my OnlyFans page.
No thanks.
What's your channel?
At the Real Phoenix XXX69.
Oh.
Apparently, he subscribes to it. I don't know about the rest of you.
Wow.
You weren't expecting me to answer that quickly, were you?
No, no. Everybody takes 3 points of damage.
Is this to health or just regular? Like health max or just regular?
It's to your. Your hit points are you took 3 points. Three hit points worth of damage, and you have 3 points of radiation on you right now. This is from the radiation.
Okay. So this is
So do-
radiation damage.
So-
Yeah, I should have rolled for it at the beginning of the round.
So do we actually go down by 6, 3 points, and then
No,
it
you
lowers
just go
our
down by
counts?
3. Yep, you only go
Okay.
down by the 3.
It's the pit boys that are radiation damage. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Everything else is. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, you just want the pips. So, okay. So that is that. Okay, let's get back to her.
If
So
we all
she-
leave this as necrotic humans, I still count it as a victory. Although my retirement plans might change.
Is that part of your happy ending?
It changes the happy ending.
I wonder what Betsy would think about that.
Bethany.
I think her name is Susan. His kid Kelly. Kimberly.
You're the godmother and you don't even remember her name.
Oof.
Oh, oof.
Well, I was just contemplating killing you until about
Oh,
5
oof.
minutes ago.
Now that's hitting all 3 of you.
Oh.
No piercing, thankfully.
Is it? Is
Oh,
it?
no, it's piercing 1.
Is it energy or physical?
Physical. Yep.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Let's see. Nope.
Ooh, this might kill. This is gonna hurt.
And she does 2 more dice worth of damage. Okay, so 3 piercing. That's a given. It's a burst, so it catches you all. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16. 16 with 3 piercing.
Gonna get some locations.
We got a right leg for Sally Sue. We got a right leg for Saval, as it just chews through the couch, and we got a left leg for Sam.
So you said 16 total with 3 piercing.
16 total, 3 piercing. So your armor will reduce your armor by 3, subtract that from the 15 from the 16, and then whatever's left over is how much damage you take.
I take 7.
11 damage. That hurts.
See, aren't you glad we updated your armor for you, Sally Sue?
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately,
And don't forget. And the was it the Buffa or the Psycho gives +3
Yeah.
to physical resistance, right? Yep.
Psycho
One of
also
them.
does it.
Okay.
So, and she spends. Let's see. She has 1 action.
Yeah, Psycho's
point
plus 3
left.
damage resistance. Buffo only gives you max HP.
Got.
Yeah.
Okay, over to you, Sally Sue. What do you wish to do?
I'll think I'll slam the redheaded chick with my shotgun power fist.
Okay, so you charge her. Okay,
I
so
like this plan.
move yourself up next to her. You took a shot to the leg. You cannot run, so you're hobbling, walking towards her, leaking a trail of blood behind you. Don't forget,
happens.
each one of you have an injury on you right now because of the damage. If you've taken more than 10 points of damage, you have 2 injuries on you.
So,
Oh, can I take a stim pack to curtail that then? Or no?
Stim pack would be your. Sam, do we have any action points left over?
We have one.
Okay, so yes, you could. You could take a stim pack, which will clear the wound. It doesn't heal hit points, and then your action point to move, and then you'll able to make it over there and Sally smash.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay, so you're out of action points. Make a roll. You hit. You got an action point back.
And then I get 2 extra.
Okay. Okay, so you got piercing 4. Okay, location, right arm. So 4. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But you do stun her, so she is stunned. You watch the impact on her armor. You can see the plates and the sheeting crack and deform from the blow. You can't tell if you did any damage to her. But she kind of grimaces in pain as you drive her back slightly.
Okay, and I didn't that wasn't the one without gun, but it was the other fist. I rolled the wrong one, but that's fine still.
Okay. Well, that just means you have a chance to use that, and that's energy damage too, because that was the energy one. It's still the same. Doesn't change for the effect, but still. So you still have the option used in a shotgun then with your next attack,
Okay.
next round. So that's fine. That worked out just as well. Over to, let's see, what do we got left? So Warchild goes next. So you see Snake running over there. He sees that over there. The dead body there.
It just set him on fire too.
Yep. You notice that as he comes out of the flames, other than wisps of smoke on his body, and some charred spots here and there, he's not on fire.
Okay.
The parts of his clothes, like the cloak that he has is smoldering, but he stepped up and he is going to move up to Sam, and he swings at him.
Oh, great.
This is my chance to finally shoot Sam.
Well, we're about to die a fiery death.
You're supposed to use your inside voice there, Snake. I don't think Sam was supposed to hear that.
You guys are worried about me? Really?
How rude.
You should be worried about Snake.
Honestly, once they're all dead, we'll probably just kill Snake. He's too dangerous to allow to continue in the wasteland.
He hits.
Ah.
Right leg slashes down, leg for a leg.
Oof.
Vicious 2.
No, vicious 1, piercing 2.
No.
So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So 12 points of damage. Unless you have 12 points of armor in your leg, it slices through that.
I am down to 3 hit points.
And your leg
Oh my
collapses
goodness.
out from underneath you.
Yeah.
Because that is now 4 wounds. I don't know if that was the leg that got hit before. I think it was the leg that got hit before.
No, it's
My
the
leg got hit.
That was her leg.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody else got a right leg. I got a left leg.
Okay. So both your legs are now crippled. So hey, but they can you can put you in a suit of power armor. Just like Donnie. So
Yeah.
then he takes a stabby stab at you, Sabal. Complication does kick in. Fine. Hit you in the right arm. Slightly off kilter from slashing into Sam. His blow hits you, glances off your armor. Unless you only have 2 points. Unless you only have oh, that's the pistol. Not bad, but that's okay. Let's roll. Roll the damage over again. Okay, so 4 points of damage, 4 points of armor piercing, 8 points of damage to your right arm. Oh, let's see who types first. This was to you, Saval. Well, okay. So, yeah. So you have a wound to your arm now too. So you can pick and choose which one you choose to heal. You have an action point, so technically you could heal them both. And
Yeah,
still
since
get an
one-
attack off.
You know, Snake is so unconcerned with friendly fire, but we've been so concerned with accidentally hitting him. Why have we? Why
You
have
hit
we
me
been
all the
concerned with hitting?
time. What are you talking about? How many times have I been shot in the back?
How many times has it actually gone through your armor?
So that is the reason why not to worry about hitting him.
Yeah, because
So
every single
unless you-
time we've hit you, you've taken no damage.
Yeah,
And you
unless-
complain about it constantly. Yet you try to friendly fire us on a regular basis,
It hurts. don't
intentionally.
Sam and Snake show.
You can't see all the scars.
this is where Sam and Sabal die. Either Warchild or Snake will do us in. And then down
Friends like
to
these, who needs enemies? In fact, Warchild, would you like? Are you accepting recruits at this point?
well, we have a lot of openings apparently.
Well, now who's gonna switch sides?
only until Snake's dead.
Uh-huh.
She charges you, Miss Gray.
Who? This one?
Charity, yeah.
Look at that bitch.
She moves up. She moves up to there. She brings her as she's running forward. She has her sword. Yeah, the sword in one hand, pistol in the other. You can see the flashes, but you hear no sound.
Okay.
She hits him. She gets her EP back. So that's good.
Rude.
Very.
Shoot her in the left leg. We love legs, folks.
Other limbs are good, but
So-
legs are best.
9 points of piercing. And 2, 4, 6 points. Let's see what else she has. She can reroll 3. Oh, ball blanks. You would really have her shook.
I wait my whole life to kill her. Pretty much. More or less.
And
You just need Delphi here, or whatever her name is. The sister who's not here,
Daphne.
Daphne.
And yeah, so that was that. No, I'm not going to use that one just yet. Okay. And she swings at you once as she closes on you, point blank range with the sword. She hits.
Rude. I know.
Left arm, and he has, fortunately for you, piercing 1, I believe. Yeah, that. Piercing 1. So 3 points of piercing.
Okay.
And then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 points of damage to your left arm.
Okay. So my armor soaks like 11.
Okay. So,
Two.
so everything else gets through.
Okay.
Well, so your armor, whatever it is reduced by 3, and then whatever's left over is soaked. So if you have 14 armor, that's fine. But I'm just letting you
Okay.
know. So
Okay.
okay.
Better.
And then bottom of the top of the order. So she is there. She's right next to you. You're right next to her. Gray, you're top of the initiative.
Yeah, so clearly I'm going to shoot her.
Shoot her
Okay.
dead.
Still got my pistol.
Okay.
And shoot.
That's an AP. Gross. Yay.
Yep.
Okay. Ooh. I can re-roll
You can reroll 3.
3,
Please do.
and then should I add my 2 from the psycho to this
Yep.
as well, Phoenix?
So,
Okay.
so you're rolling 5.
I'll do 5. Oh, much better.
3 points of piercing. And then 4. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. So 11. Location.
In the head again.
Oh, you're good at that.
So 11. So 3 points less. Okay, she has. Do you wish to spend the 2 AP that you got to fire again?
Yeah, we've got enough, right?
Yes, we have 2 AP exactly.
That'll
Go
bottom
for
you.
it.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
roll for damage. So you're rolling 4 dice. Uh, 13 points of damage.
With the
3
lags.
3 points of piercing. 3. Hey,
Come on, she's got to go down.
she's grimacing, but she is still kicking. You can see blood, a little bit of a slight trickle of blood coming out of the hole in her leg.
Not her head that I've hit 3 times now.
The armor is the armor is broken, but it's still soaks. So
Sisters are so annoying.
over to Sam.
Family, what a drag. I only like one of my brothers.
Oh, I
Yeah, but
didn't know
does that
you
mean you have
cared.
more of them out there
I have 2 brothers.
that you know of?
They're right here with us.
Mm-hmm.
And only one of them I like.
I'm
You were
sorry,
current-
Saval.
That weapon is not a close. Yeah. Sorry. So, Sam, you are spending a move action to back up. Oh, actually, no. You're down on the ground, so you can fire from the ground without penalty because you're in melee. 'Cause you're just
And-
pointing the shotgun in that general direction and hoping that you hit something.
Hey, we got some AP
You
back.
got an AP back.
I can take a Nuka-Cola, regain some health, and take another shot in a moment. Let's see, damage. Rolling 3 more for the overdrive. Re-rolling 3. And okay. Locations. It's going to be 7.
Okay.
1, 2, 4, 6, 7. A lot of hits to the head.
Okay. So, Sam, only because of the fact that he also had bloody mess like Snake does, you take an extra 2 injuries. Sam,
I'm at-
Sam and Saval, sorry.
So I'm at 6 injuries.
Yes.
That
Your legs are a mangled mess, kind of like him right now. Boop. He does this. Okay, so I can only stop that voice. Okay, so we gained. Give me a minute. Let me figure this out. I think you probably killed him,
yay!
but I gotta do the math right.
Wait, where'd
so-
she go?
Oh shit! What? Who did I delete? Oh no! Hold on.
No, go ahead
Oh.
and fix her.
Damn it! I'm sorry. I hit the button on the wrong screen.
No, I
My-
killed her. That's
My
fine.
bad. My bad.
No,
Oh, there, she had a soft boy.
I remember her dying. Yep, totally.
Oh, yeah, no. Her corpse is on the floor.
Yep.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, totally.
Yep.
No, it doesn't work that way.
Nothing to see here. Just go
You sure it
on.
doesn't work that way? I think it works
No.
that way.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
Homebrew.
No, homebrew. Oh, now I gotta find the icon again.
Atom has spoken. It happens that way. She has succumbed to holy division. and disappeared.
Yeah. As she left, she said, "You know what, Gray? You are the better marksman than I am. I can't take this any longer." She,
Goodbye,
heard it.
cold, cruel world. Okay, so you did 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you did 18 points of piercing. So armor is null and void.
Yay!
Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 points of damage in the first hit. And that was to the leg. Okay, yeah, that's a wound. 18.
He deserves it.
Um,
He did this to my leg.
and then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 points of damage divided by 2 is 6. So 6 to an arm. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus another 30. Yeah, you kill him outright. So your shotgun blast
job.
lifts him up and tosses him across the room.
Yeah.
You can see his even dying. You can see his hands frantically. He just reaches in and just slams. He slams 2 stim packs into himself. It's not enough. I gave him the hit points back rather than take the reduce the wounds that he was taking. But yeah, he doesn't have an adamantine skeleton, so he
As,
takes a few extra.
As a minor action, I would like to chug down a Coca-Cola.
Okay.
So that gives me 2 health back.
Okay.
And an additional AP.
Okay.
I hit her without hitting Sally Sue.
Nope.
Crap.
Sorry.
He's
If she
stunned.
was if she was next to her, to the left or to the right or above her, yes.
You might want to heal yourself because we're going to take room damage too.
yeah, and she has
Radiation damage just reduces my maximum hit point count. It doesn't actually destroy your current health, or it doesn't. It only reduces your current health if your current health is at max.
I got to roll 3 more dice, so you're taking at least 1 point of radiation damage. Thank you for reminding me. No, everybody takes 1 more point of damage.
Yeah, so I'm at 5 right now, so it doesn't go down to 4. It stays at 5. It just lowers the max.
You sure?
No, you're
Yeah.
taking physical hit. You're taking physical damage right now.
It's physical damage. The radiation does damage as well.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, you took 3 points of damage the first time and another point of damage now. So you've lost 4 hit points. If you had 20, you're down to 16. That type of deal.
Right. It's reducing the max amount.
No, it's
And if-
actually the concentration in the room is an environmental effect that is doing
Okay,
physical that is doing damage. It is overwhelming your armor at this point in time. Any radiation defense that you have. So to be fair to everybody, instead of the person with the least number of radiation points, pretty much being ghoulified on round 2, I'm just doing a flat. It's doing flat amount of damage is what it is.
You're
Okay.
down to 2 hit points, right?
I'm down to 4. I took a Nuka-Cola, which gave me back 2. But yeah, I'm starting to think that maybe I should use the stim pack to give myself some more hit points. Can I do that?
You can burn your last 2, sure. One per, so you can take 2.
I only have 1 stim pack.
You can either use. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't use it to heal the wounds, but you got six leg wounds.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and it only heals 1 injury.
each time, yeah. So.
Yeah. So, but I only have 1 stim pack, so I'm going to use it to give myself 4 more hit points.
Okay.
So maybe I can survive another hit. I don't know. Probably not.
Okay, so that's your partial. Then so Sally Sue and the other girl.
I'm scared.
No, Sally Sue, you go before.
Oh, okay. Then I will shoot
Punch her
her
with a shotgun.
with the shot. We'll punch her with the shotgun. Yeah.
You hit?
And I think that also gives us an additional AP.
It does.
So back at 3.
Okay, so piercing, 4 points of damage, 4 piercing. We pull her character sheet
Nicely
up.
done. Nicely done, Sally Sue.
Thank you. She's gonna get me back though.
You will, yes.
Mm. I mean, you can take a second action and hit her again, and I mean, you did stun her. She is stunned, and you can also take
yeah.
another. You can also spend 2 AP to attack her again.
Okay, so let's see. So it's 4 points, right arm. Okay. And then vicious, so it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And the 4 points gets through. Okay. So your shotgun is expended.
I can't use it again.
No, it's a full round action. It's 2 action points to reload.
Okay.
So it's only it's an opener, if you will.
Sometimes it's also a closer.
Okay. So do you want to spend the 2 action points you have to take another swing? And then you
Yep.
can pick which fist. Your shotgun does physical when it hits. Your other fist does energy. Not saying one's more effective than the other. I'm just asking what you want to do.
I'll do the energy one.
Okay. Okay.
Do I
Nice.
get 2? Do I get 2 more with the psycho on the second hit too?
Yes. You just don't have it doesn't have vicious and piercing, but that other than that. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So you punch her in the stomach. Okay, she doubles over. She's only going to get 1 attack, and it's going to cost her the action points that she's carrying.
And she's still stunned.
She's still stunned, which is why it costs her action points to do anything. Yes.
Oh.
So I can do something with the if you're stunned, you only get 1 attack because of that. So, and you really can't move. So she's going to spend 1 action point to back up to there. And then her last 2 action points that she has for the moment. And let me double check this.
Sam's gonna die.
Can't spend any more action points with that. So she is going for center mass.
And that's
she
the torso,
fires.
right?
And she gets an action point back. Very nice.
Not very
So-
nice.
This is to the torso for everyone who gets hit,
Oh my god.
which
Sam's
is
dead.
everybody
Sam's
from left to right.
Sam's dead.
Oh, you're dying.
No. I went below 0.
I understand. They can bring you back. That's his action if he chooses to do it. He has to do it before you're Yep. Make a medicine roll. You stabilize the dying.
Who took that? Was that the 4 of us or?
Yeah, 4 of you.
Where did
Okay.
we take it?
Torso.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry, my bad.
No, that's fine.
And how many is that?
It's
give me
4
a minute.
piercing, right?
Radiation damage effects. Blah blah blah. Okay. Yeah. Using a first aid action, you can attempt to stabilize a dying character. The test is a difficulty number equal to the number of injuries the patient has.
It's a difficulty 6.
Well, it's going to be more than that. He's got to beat a 6.
I don't think that's possible.
So the number of wounds that he had that you have.
No, it's 8 because War Child did an extra 2 wounds with his thing, or inflicted extra wounds.
Just
So yeah,
one.
no, I'm at 8, so it's difficulty 8. I'm dead. Yeah, no, that's not enough. You're still 5 successes short.
Okay, just so you understand correctly, he has to beat the number. The test, the roll, is the number of wounds that you have. Okay, so you'll have at most 10 wounds. He has to beat a 10.
Which he didn't. He only got 3 successes.
Not the number of successes.
But difficulty is the number of successes that you need to do an action, though.
Okay, so the roll that he's going for is equal to. He has to beat a 10. So right now, the value that he has to beat, it's not the number of successes that he needs. Let's let it play out. So,
Yeah.
How many
Oh.
points did
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 points of damage.
and 4 of those are piercing?
No, none of it's yet. 4 of those are piercing, yes.
Okay.
So 16 points of damage, 4 piercing to your torso, Snake. 16 points of damage, 4 which are piercing to Sally Sue, to Saval, and to Sam. All to your center torso.
Oh boy. I'm
I
getting
think there
low
might
on
be
there too.
multiples us that are down.
I have 11 hit points left.
How many?
11 left.
Okay.
How much damage was it after piercing 16?
16 points of damage, yeah. So yeah, let me have the word piercing on the character sheet. And figure out what you guys, if anything, for every 5 points, unless you have adamantine skeleton, for every 5 points that you take is a wound. You'll take that amount of damage next turn, unless you spend an action hitting yourself with a stim pack.
Okay.
I think out of all of Gray's siblings, she's probably the most deadly. Or has proven herself to be the most deadly.
I think War Child was probably worse. It's just we took him down fairly quickly.
Yeah.
I mean, he basically killed you in one go.
He didn't kill me.
He basically got
He
close.
took me down. He took me down low, but he wasn't the one who killed me. That honor goes to her.
And Sentry Bot is dead. And over to Faith. So she engages you. Ray?
Faith or Charity.
Charity, I'm sorry, you're right. So she swings at you with the sword.
I swear, Snake's the only one who survives this.
Probably.
Gets
Looking
you in
that
the
way.
arm. And that is only 1 point of piercing. And 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 points of damage.
Yep, I soak it.
Okay. Okay, let's see. Make sure I didn't miss anything else for her. Okay. She does not get a second attack at the moment. So,
I'll take that.
and then
I'll
over
the GM.
to. Sorry, guys. I wish I could have done more. And over to you, Snake. So,
She's in the perfect spot, I think, to take a chunky boy shot.
okay.
This one or this
No,
one?
no, this one.
Red.
She's meeting chunky boy. 3, and I can re-roll 1, so I'll roll the one that's a 0.
Yourself an action point.
No, that's just from that's from
Oh, okay.
that's
Buff out.
about, yeah. Okay, all right. So I got 3 successes. So she will get plus 5 more. Okay, and I will also use this is a once per scene. I'm trying to find it. Yeah, it's from True Police Stories. Once per scene, when you roll the damage of attack, you may spend a luck point to turn up to 3 DC to any dice. So I'll go ahead and spend the luck to change 3 of the blanks to what would be better, a 2-pip or a Pip-Boy?
2-pip.
Okay, yeah, let's do the 2 pips then.
Okay, so let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, plus 6, 19 points of damage. No, it's not bursting anywhere, but it's 19 points of damage. There is no piercing with that. The 19 is what's going to hurt her. Everything else, her armor would soak. So, left arm for that is a wound. She will not be able to use. Oops, wrong character, but still same thing.
She did not get a second one.
Okay, but obviously, if you got a so she drops the light machine gun. And
How much AP have we got?
2.
Shall I shoot her again?
Yes.
Go for it.
Sam is unable to come to the phone right now. Please leave a message after the beep. Beep.
I'm sure
Okay.
your call doesn't really matter anymore.
I'll roll again,
Okay.
just to see if I improve any of that. Okay, so 2 successes, and then I will do this again. 5. Her other arm.
No effect.
Oh, okay.
He's armored up for sure.
She has 12. She has 12s and everything. 9 in her head.
Okay, and no damage at all, right?
No damage at all.
Okay, all right.
Other than the fact that you did 19. You did 19 points, which is enough to punch through her armor. Her, it's just hanging loosely by her side.
Okay.
Top of the order. So you feel a tense heat behind you, Gray. You can catch out the corner of your eye balls of fire.
Here.
Just tossing across the room. You can't tell, given the smoke and everything else, how the battle's going. But then again, you have your own problems in front of you right now.
Yep. So I'm going to use my minor action to aim at a target in close range. This is the awareness perk.
Okay.
It spots their weakness and makes attacking more efficient. So I gain a piercing +1.
Okay, headshot.
Manages the range. Yeah, or improves the rating of existing piercing.
Okay.
Yep. That hit.
Yep.
I can reroll 2 for the psycho, and then I can reroll the 1 blank.
Yep.
Oh,
No.
Oh. But that's still what, it's 2 piercing then? 1 from the perk and then 1 from the ammo?
Yep.
Okay. So you punch through the armor. That just bypasses that. That's 7 points of damage to her head. That stuns her.
it's got to be feeling it.
Yep, she is. And she's stunned, and she got permanent complication unless she chooses to use action dice. Allowed to heal herself. Can she do that? She does not have that, but she does have that. Okay. Okay.
And I don't think we have any AP. I can't hit again, right?
No, Snake burned it off.
Okay.
Over to Sally Sue. Yes, Sam, you are correct, but there is something that can be done.
Oh, about roll difficulty?
Well, no, yeah, about the roll difficulty, yes.
Yeah.
So I looked at, I type in things and looking at stuff, and like, yeah, it's like, there's no physical way, even if you spent every action point that
Yeah.
you had to get 5 rolls, there is literally the best you can get is 6.
Exactly. That
No.
was my entire thing.
Yeah. So
Yes.
my apologies, you were right.
Yeah, Sam is dead. There may be something, but I doubt the group has it.
Well, that's sad.
Sally, over to you.
We'll tell
Um,
Kathy all about you.
That was Christy.
Oh, yeah, I think you're right. I think
Oh,
it was
and
Christy.
Betsy, right?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
so even with 2 wounds, can I go up to red-haired lady and do the fist on her again?
You can.
Can I go to the side of her, like right here, so
You
that okay, that way someone else can shoot her? Okay, then I'll do the fist.
Okay. Roll them bones.
Just be aware that if Snake shoots her, you're also going to get shot.
Okay. So I'm going to spend a point of luck. She actually rolls out of the way.
Damn it!
Serendipity. She is below 1/3 of her hit points. Point of luck, the attack would miss.
I think we do have 2 AP though, and if you have anything like Nuka-Cola or something, you can give yourself even more AP. So you can take another.
Oh, I
swing at
do
her.
have Nuka-Cola.
So
Yeah.
it would be an action point to drink the Nuka-Cola. Then the Nuka-Cola would heal. Was it 2 points, I believe?
2.
And then it would be whatever the Nuka-Cola gives you to use them for your second attack.
Okay, so the Nuka-Cola only gives you 1 point. So
I have Nuka Cherry that gives me 2 HP and 2 AP.
that works.
There you go.
Do that.
Okay, I'll do that, and I can hit her again.
Yep. You get a point back.
Thumbs up.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She is stunned. You hit her. She almost bobbles the stim pack that she has in her hand, but she pumps that into her burned arm. I'm using it to heal one of the two wounds that she has on her, injuries she has on her. So
Okie dokie.
she is stunned, so it's going to cost her 2 action points So, and that is Sally Sue. Saval, over to you. Yeah, he bled out. He is. There's nothing you can do. Okay. 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 What are you using? What weapon did you grab? Okay. I didn't skip you at all, did I? When we went through. Okay, so take a second attack. I was gonna say I don't remember you shooting at all.
Ooh.
1, 2, 3. Okay. And then add in whatever rate of fire is that, or that includes the rate of fire too.
We got another AP back.
Yep. Okay. 4 points of piercing. Okay. 6 points of piercing. That halves her armor. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 points of damage. Right arm. Okay. And then roll your second attack. Yeah, go ahead. That was my bad. You hit again. Well, you rolled 10 on the first thing. So it should be another 10 dice. Okay, let's figure this out, Saval. You only rolled, you roll your damage, and we're adding 6 to whatever you rolled. Yes. Oh, God damn it.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness.
So let's see. No, that's okay. So that's 7 points of piercing. Okay. So 7 points of piercing, 13 points of damage. So 6 more. She is still alive, and she is hurting
Oh my
badly.
goodness. I hope she's hurting.
Right arm. She'll spend the. She'll use the. She hits herself with another stim pack to cancel that wound. So. Okay. And then they go. So since I already have Charity up, oops, we'll go with Charity. She attempts to stabby you. She does. Right arm. And she does. Yeah, so it's 4 points of piercing and 10 points of damage to your right arm.
Yeah, armor 6.
Armor 6, okay. Well, since you said that, let's do this then.
Ugh,
I don't want to do that.
Oh yeah.
oh no, I object.
Okay. Well, she puts the gun right up against you, center mass, right in the chest. Trying to go for a heart shot.
Whatever.
Hey. So let's see. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 15 points of piercing.
15 piercing.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points of damage.
Okay, so the armor soaks the 11, but I take the full 15, right?
Well, yeah. If you're if 15 points is enough to bypass your armor, then yeah, you take the 11.
Oh,
Yeah. Your damage reduction. So 15 points is subtracted. Their damage reduction is reduced by 15 points.
Yep.
If your damage reduction is reduced to 0 from that 15, the full amount of damage goes through. If you have any damage reduction left, then the damage is reduced by the number of points that are left.
Okay.
So yes, if 15 punches through your armor, you take the
Yeah.
full 11.
okay.
And so that is unless you have adamantine skeleton,
Which I do.
you take 2. You do.
I do not.
You do not. Okay, so you're taking 2 wounds or 2 injuries, and I don't think she has bloody mess or anything like that. No, she does. So you're taking 3 injuries. You're going to need to spend next turn trying to heal yourself, because if not, you're going to take at least that amount of damage as your internal organs have been ruptured. So you've taken 3 injuries because of that.
So I can hit her point blank in the head, and she's still alive. But she hits me in the chest.
She also different weapon.
Oh.
Her weapon does piercing 3.
If I survive this, I'm taking her weapon.
Okay. So, and I need
Probably
to ask us to
Probably
take
be haunting all of you with Sam.
So, yeah, I do need to take a break. The dog is here, Ansi, so I need to let her out. So I will be right back, folks.
You'll just kill us later. It's okay.
Oh no, Snake is going to survive this. Let's be honest, he's the only one who's going to survive this. Although I just wanted to be noted that Sam and Gray will haunt him to an early grave.
I will move here.
Actually, no, Gray and I would be making endurance survival tests. Because we're still technically counting as dying, although I think at this point.
Is Gray
It's
dying?
moot.
Gray's not dying yet, is she?
No, I'm
Um,
close, but I'm not.
Yeah,
I see little
yeah,
vision.
and you could use Stimpaks to reduce the number of wounds and eventually stabilize, but.
Sam, you're too far gone. Gray, maybe.
I'm close.
But yeah, no, at this point, it's just
Because
not.
it's still difficulty number. It
going
would
to
have been a
happen.
difficulty 6. It would have cost you 6 AP to get 5 dice. They all would have had to have been successes, and you would have you would need one of the medical rolls to try
Buddy
to
in your
do it.
channel timed out.
Uh-oh. Who we lose? Uh-oh.
Oh, he really died.
Oh, he's gonna rage. He's gonna rage now.
I just rage quit.
He's probably cussing at everything right now.
Well, Sniper, make your roll. Let's give him a chance to come back.
Yeah, let me make sure. Let me make sure I get it right. So, I used a miner to take the full orange, right? That gave me 4. I then used another miner to move.
So use one of your AP to move.
Okay. Then can I use another miner to switch from Chunky Boy to the axe?
No. You only
Okay.
get 2 minor. You only get most you can get is 2 minors and 2 majors.
Go ahead, I can die.
You can beat her with the weapon.
If I beat her with the weapon, what roll should I do with Chunky Boy? Just to stand in. I've got the axe. I've got the bat. I've got a
I would use the
sledgehammer.
bat for. I would use the bat damage for the weapon for Chunky Boy. So you would make your stolen. You would make a melee roll with you'd make a melee roll. So, and then at that point in time, you would do Chunky Boy, or the baseball bat damage as you just bludgeon her to death with that.
Okay, there's that, and then there's this, and then I roll 6 more. I have 3 from I think Fury, and then 3 from the fact that it's melee. No, 2, so it's 5. I'll roll 5 more.
Sam is typing. TeamSpeak went down for him. Okay, so you don't have piercing and vicious with the weapon, so it's just
Buddy joined your channel.
Apologies, I have no clue what just happened.
Yeah, that was weird. We thought you
Yeah.
rage quit.
Yeah.
No. I had accepted my death.
Yeah. No, it totally crashed on me last week too.
Yeah, no.
It just totally shut
Yeah,
out.
well, it didn't crash, it just disconnected me.
12.
Yeah, it just totally kicked
Yeah.
me out last week.
Okay.
13
Welcome back.
points of damage. You have anything that gives you piercing or vicious?
I do.
Was it Incisor? Gladiator. Gladiator gives you an extra
I do
die.
have Gladiator that does it, but that would have already counted.
Yeah.
So it's big leagues. When you make a melee attack with a two-handed weapon, the weapon gains vicious. So
Okay.
those do have vicious. And then I also have a piercing strike, but that is unarmed and bladed. I'm not sure that's going to count for Chunky Boy.
Yeah, there's enough edges on that.
Okay, well, if that counts, I've got
16, 17.
so I have
17 points of
just
damage.
yeah, I just have one, so it's just piercing 1.
17 and 3. Okay, so roll for location.
How much damage did she take?
Well, you didn't roll for.
Oh,
Yeah, roll for location.
or so.
So 17 minus 3. You took 11.
Okay, so that would be a critical. Let me see if I get another critical.
That's actually 2. Yeah, that's a critical. Bloody
Oh,
mess.
she got
Bloody mess
another
gives her a
one.
critical. And then you rolled for that one, so you gave her 3 criticals.
Yeah.
For all intents and purposes, she is dying.
Okay, I am going to see if I get any luck back. 2 points of luck back. Okay.
She
Oh.
burned her rolls for Born Survivor. So the ability of Born Survivor, when you reduce to a third of your hit points, you automatically get to use a stim pack.
Okay.
So that's what the 2 sisters had. None of the other ones had.
So is she still alive?
No,
or is she
she's
down?
she's down. She's not dead yet. She can make her endurance test to survive. She had 33 hit points. You reduced her to 34 with that blow.
Can I hit
you
her
put her-
again?
you-
Because
so
I still have 2 AP.
You can curb stomp her. Describe what you're doing. No,
Uh, I
just
am
describe it.
I am just beating her with the barrel of Chunky Boy. Chunky Boy is a big gun. It's a two-handed
It is.
flamethrower. I am just beating her in the head, in the chest, down into the ground, and I feel like the butt of Chunky Boy is like just mashing into her head, and it's like pulling brains out. There's blood going everywhere as I just mash down into her head as hard as I can with Chunky Boy.
So as you redecorate, you hear. So
So I see it was covered in gray matter. Yep.
yeah. So I will take her equation. So you hear just even with the helmet, you just hear the other sister just screaming at the top of her lungs.
Okay.
Good job.
And give me a minute. And let me move that over to there. Okay.
Hope that makes Sam feel better, even though he can't
We
feel.
still have Abby. Don't forget about Abby.
Yeah, I know.
We still have Daphne.
Well, this one.
No, Daphne's not
Well,
here.
Abby. I thought Abby was the one that ran off.
Yeah.
Abby ran off it.
But
Abby's
Daphne's not here.
Well, who's this
There's one
one?
more sister. That's Faith.
Okay.
You just killed Charity.
Oh, okay.
But Daphne is still out there.
Okay, so we are. Stop. Let me control my computer. Gosh darn it. Okay, top of the initiative. So, Gray, you know you're dying. You
Yep.
have it's 3 action points to use 3 stim packs to eliminate the wound.
I only have 1 stim pack on me.
Okay. So you're going to take at least 22 points of damage
Uh,
after her initiative.
Okay.
This is when you say, I spend a point of luck and go over and heal her. Okay, so you can you preempt. You spend that. So it's a minor action to move over. That's a given. So it is first aid rolls to pretty much so to heal her, and it's going to cost you 2 stim packs. So, make me a roll.
Big money.
There
All
you go.
right.
So, do you feel a sharp prick in your under your arm? You glance over glancing over, you can see Staval there. You can feel just this, numbing, cool sensation coursing through your veins, Gray. So Saval has eliminated 2 of your wounds. Saval, if you have any other, this is where if you have any other medicine, medic, any of that stuff that allows you to do, any fancy voodoo shit, this is where you want to use it. Responder, field surgeon, healer. I don't know what. Oh, medic. Yeah, medic. I think was. No. Oh yeah, so great. You get 2 hit points back in addition to healing 2 of your wounds.
Okay.
Or injuries, I'm sorry. So you spend your minor to heal the last injury.
Yep.
It is over to you.
Okay.
I have no idea how many action points you guys have. So I'm sorry, I lost count.
Okay. So I'm feeling much better.
You are.
But I really need to take her down before she takes me out. Ooh.
Can you re-roll a point of luck?
Yes, I can. I shall.
Well, you don't have to spend that point of luck if you do your
I've
center
got
mass.
well, I've got my
Center mass allows you to re-roll a 20.
Yeah, I've got another one that I
Okay.
think does. I'm looking at it real quick. Finesse. Oh,
Okay.
no, that's damage dice. No. Maybe it is just center mass. Okay, yeah, it is center mass. So I just re-roll again.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we know you got 1 success, so yeah, you got 2 successes.
Okay.
So yeah.
Works. And then I'm gonna roll 4, 2 for the blanks and 2 for my psycho.
Correct. That's 4 points of piercing. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 points of damage. 4. 4. She is still alive, but she's doubled over in pain. Actually, that's enough. Yeah. So she will be when it comes back. If nobody kills her this turn, she'll be dead from her internal injuries next turn. So
Okay, just like I would have been.
just like you would have been, yeah.
What about Sally Sue? Do you want to use your luck point to go ahead and go next?
Oh yeah.
Well,
I
she
can
goes
per-
next anyway.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
She's sorry. Yeah. So it would have been Gray, Sam, Sally Sue, Saval. It just went Gray, Sally Sue. Then,
okay.
Or Gray, Sam, then or Gray, Saval, Sally Sue. So you can move over and try to crack heads.
Go for it.
You stun. Don't do any damage to her, but you stunned her. So, she drops the sword. Her arm numb. You watch it clatter to the ground. She's just shocked with everything that's happened. You I have no AP. So, okay, Snake, how do you wish to finish this off?
I am going to drink a Nuka-Cola. So it's just a regular one.
So that's your minor.
So we'll get how many AP is a regular Nuka-Cola? Is it 2?
2.
Okay. All right. So that's my minor. I will use another minor to come over here. And I am going to beat her just like her sister.
Okay.
Kill her. Kill her. Kill her.
So that is
Some
the
violence.
Die, die, die.
AP back as well. So that is a 6 plus 5. So it's that
She
plus.
moves out of the way.
Okay. I'm not even going to roll the other 5 then. Between the extra AP that I got and the one that I have left, I will take a second.
Can't do anything about that.
Oh, I can't do it again?
No, I can't do anything about that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I will attack again then. Let's see if I hit her. 3. Excellent. So here we go again. 5. Okay. And so the 1 piercing, 1 vicious. So it's going to be 10 piercing.
No, 5
15.
piercing.
15.
5 piercing.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
And then 10, 12, 14, 15 points of damage. So where do you hit?
Her head. Because Gray has just been bashing her head. And besides, that's what I did to her
No,
sister.
you still have to roll. You didn't have, you
Oh,
didn't have the ability to make a called shot. So.
or so.
Okay. So you slam it into her. So you just literally as a baseball bat, you're grabbing the end. Chunky Boy at this point in time is broken. It is absolutely trash from the amount of physical abuse that you've done to it. But it's done its jobs. You can see you just watch the hose whipping back and forth, spewing gas into the air as the tank empties out. You feel from the impact the sickening crunch of bones caving in. The spray of blood, warm and full life, spread, coating your visor as you toss her up and across the desk. She hits the ground and lays there. I got no more. I have no more action points to spend for her, or no more abilities to spend. There's no get out of jail free card for her. So
Finally.
she is dead.
Do we need to roll any damage for still being in the room?
Yes, I should make one more roll. No, you guys are correct.
Dang it. Snake.
Close that
Thanks,
out.
honey.
You're welcome.
You're
Yeah,
fine.
no, it should have been done. So no damage.
Okay.
Yay.
Are we still in initiative or?
No, you're out.
I'm done.
What about the other chick?
We'll take care of her in a moment. I know, Addie. How many injuries do you have?
I have 2.
Okay. I have a stim pack. Do you have one still?
No, I used mine.
Okay. I will come over to Saval. And Saval, you've got injuries too, don't you? How many do? I have 2 stim packs, so I will give you both.
Yeah. Can I search these bodies to see if any of them have stim packs?
Yeah, good idea. I don't know what these
I'll
people have.
definitely check Duval. Crony definitely had. walked around.
Diwali, Diwali. Deval does have a stim pack on him. He has a stim pack, a Daddy-O, and a Rataway.
Okay. I hand all those to you, Saval. If they help. Okay, I'll give that impact to Sally Sue.
Hey, Sam, we just lost you.
You lost me where? I was looking
Roll
at a different
20.
screen.
Oh.
Roll 20.
Sorry, roll 20.
Yeah, no,
Oh, you're back.
I'm here.
And while they're doing that, healing Sally and Saval, I'm gonna go after I give that to Saval. I'm gonna go and grab Sam, and I'm gonna go ahead and drag him out of the room, just in case, so to get him away from the radiation. Just see if there's anything else we can do once the folks who are still standing are okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna search these two.
Okay, so you go to War Child. Let's see items. So we're just looking for. He also had a Rataway, Daddy-O, and a stim pack. And then the other guy. He had a lot of stuff. He had a Salisbury steak,
Ooh.
a first aid kit, a stim pack, Mentats, and preserved Blamco brand mac and cheese.
I think we can safely say that that's irradiated at this point.
You also find a wedding ring. And if you want a shotgun, I can give you the stats for a shotgun.
Oh, I don't think we care about weapons anymore.
Okay. Oh, just so you know, this was the character that Saval had created for me on the first day as an NPC that leveled up as a bad guy for you guys. He was the doctor of the group,
Oh, who was?
the guy with the iron mask.
Oh, that guy.
Yep. So
Okay.
he had for Snake, he had probably what Snake wanted. He had fiberglass heavy armor with ballistic
Yeah.
weave Mark II.
Been wanting that the whole game. Yeah, absolutely.
His shotgun was the Blaze of Glory. He was shot down in a blaze of glory. Muzzle brake, reflex sight, recoil and compensator, ported barrel, large magazine, calibrated, powerful receiver. I think Sam, it did 14 dice.
Taking,
Damn.
Piercing
him
2
out,
with vicious.
taking him
Damn.
out early probably
Oh yeah,
kept the rest of us alive.
and he had shotgun surgeon and everything else to go along with that particular weapon. Go on, you get up there.
Yeah. Taking out him, Warchild, and the Sentry Bot were.
Pretty critical.
Yeah.
Oh, and that was if he fired slugs. If he fired
Spreader, it would have been even worse.
spread, it was only 15 dice worth of damage, but it had spread.
Yep.
Yeah, he was your antithesis, if you will, your anti character.
He was the
War-
anti-Sam.
Anti-Sam, yep. So Warchild, let's go to him. Warchild was the equivalent of he was Snake in the group.
Yeah.
He had the Whispering Truth, which was a heavy caliber 50 or a 12.7 millimeter pistol. It was suppressor armor piercing automatic receiver and a sharpshooter's grip.
Yep.
And he also had, oops, sorry, that was the wrong one. He also had the Jaws of Death, which was and I can tell you guys what that
It was a claw, wasn't it?
Yes, it was called Jaws. Yeah, it was called Jaws of Death, and it was Wasteland Necessities, melee weapons.
And was that grafted onto his arm, or was it something that his hand was inside of?
Hand was inside of.
Got it. Because when you first described him, I thought he had the I thought the weapon was grafted onto his arm or something.
No, it was the equivalent of a power glove that he had slid his hand into.
Got it.
That was a Mole Minor Gauntlet.
That's from 76.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yellow handguard and 2 identical blades on the front. And the extra blade, which was the blade on... Oh, that's why it had persistent. Because that had the extra blade, and it was supposed to do bleed.
Yeah, I was pretty sure that's what Persistent did.
So, my bad. So, I forgot to use that. Can we go back and do
yeah,
this
no,
over again?
Oh, no, thanks.
You sure?
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, as long as Sam gets to come back to life with double the hit points and maybe some more armor.
Sure. I just use a lot more armor-piercing rounds, that's all.
Yeah.
Charity had her pistol, which was Silent Death. That was a suppressor, armor piercing, automatic sharpshooter grip, large magazine, and go to the end of the line. Large quick eject mag. So lots of bullets, lots of damage.
Was that Gray's anti-character?
That was
For
Gray's
sure.
anti-character. Yep.
For sure.
And then to round it out was Faith. She had Appetite for Destruction, which was a light machine gun. Large quick Doc was obviously Saval's anti-character. Large quick eject mag, muzzle brake, recoil and compensator, vented barrel. Need to have at least a strength 8. So she was a hefty girl. And she also had a suppressor, a regular 12.7 millimeter pistol, which had suppressor, armor piercing, and not quite as good as the Whispering Death or Gray's. Okay, Snake is attempting to pretty much, incinerate Sam. So
Wait, did you pull the fusion core out of the Sentry Bot wreckage? Because the ones in the Sentry Bot wreckage might have a bit more juice.
I had 5 fusion cores I've been carrying around.
Yeah.
I mean, we all have a few of them. So,
you just haven't found. You never. Unfortunately, So,
Yeah. I mean,
there's 4 doors in this room. Everybody pick a door.
I don't get to pick a door.
You don't get to pick a door now.
I'm gonna go after Abby. Well, after I defibrillate Sam, I'm slapping Sam. I'm like, come back to the light, and I'm like defibrillating him. Nipple clips.
Okay.
Doesn't do anything.
nipple clips on Sam.
Oh, but they're not for me.
Doesn't do anything, Phoenix.
No, it doesn't do anything.
Okay.
Yeah, other than smoke your charring body. But no.
Well, so Saval was a sickled man, head of a merchant gangster mob. He doesn't have some fancy experimental drug
Or an autodoc.
that we think could help Sam.
Hey, Saval, I'm going to drag your character to a different door. Hey, Saval, you decide to go through this door here.
Is there an autodoc?
So let's go reset.
Because that could probably
Well-
save Sam.
When I'm done with Sam, I'll go through the door that Abby went through, and I will ask Gray. We should
Those
kill
look
her.
like
or not.
autodocs.
So you step into this room. It is a near sterile environment. There are 3 large beds that looks like they have spaces cut out for bodies to lay in. Make me. Yes, we'll make some rolls at this point in time. Make me a science intelligence roll.
Sorry, Phoenix, I wasn't trying to mess up your storyline.
No, it was there. Again, everything has a purpose.
Yep.
Ray, you're standing at the desk, so you can see. You watch State comes in. He's just absolutely, furious at that point in time. He's just working his way. I thought you said Jesus for some reason. I thought you said anal beads. Oh God, I'm sorry.
I do have 3 metal spheres if those are needed.
Wait, what?
Sam, it goes, Sam, put Sam in one of the, and all I saw was put Sam in anal beads. That's why I'm like, I'm sorry. I know it's, I know it's getting late. And
We know your
we're all late for
mindset's in
labor.
the right place.
I did not say that.
So, nope, you didn't. So, sorry, folks. No anal beads were used here. So,
Mm.
Sorry to disappoint you.
yeah, sorry to disappoint. But hey, if you subscribe to my OnlyFans,
That's episode 101.
Oh, God.
Pathfinder after dark. Or not Pathfinder. Fallout after dark.
that's for the after midnight show, folks. Stay,
Wow.
stay for the closing act. So, Sally Sue, you open your door. Mordor.
Hodor.
You have no
Mordor.
idea what you're seeing in there. You see dials and machines, and you see a body floating in the tank.
Interesting.
You see another tank that's open right next to it. Gray, you were standing where you were. The computer terminal itself is trashed. However, there is you looking at the desk when you were kind of pulling through his, cooling corpse or cooled corpse. You see that there is a tape deck sitting there. Little flashing, blinking red button.
I don't think I want to press the button at the moment. Do I?
I don't know. Do you?
Phoenix, do I?
You may want to. You may not.
What do you think?
I think you should make a decision.
Sally
We
Sue,
found you too.
do I
why
press the red button? Okay.
It's always a good idea to press the red button, right?
In honor of Sam, I will press the red button because I feel like that's what he would do.
No, we all die.
At least I won't be alone in the afterlife.
You feel this warm glow just envelop you all. No, okay. You press the button. You're crackling. Well, you hear Duval's voice. Well, so I guess we know what decision you made. Never one to disappoint me, daughter.
You're a terrible father.
You hear a pause. There's a pause, and you just hear a chuckling, as if he knew what your response was going to be. If you'll grant a dead man, is a final request. Your sister Abby, give her a better life than what she would have gotten from me.
I can do that.
She hasn't had a chance to experience life outside these walls.
Or get to her before Snake gets to her.
So Snake, you kick in the door. This is all happening at the same time. So Sally Sue, you're looking at, like I said, you're looking at a science experiment that is absolutely freaky. Human male body, hanging in the suspension, chamber similar next to it that's open.
It is a nice body.
It is a very nice body. Not Pineapple Princess grade, but it's kind of still
Good enough. It works.
good enough. You can see hanging on the front of the chamber is a manila envelope taped to it. So Snake, you kick in the door.
And I do have my axe. I
Bed
took-
chamber, something like that in there. You can see there's a bed in the corner, different kind of bed above that, terminal and everything like that. You can see C2 pacing back and forth from where he is. He kind of looks at you, his eyes wide open, and he's kind of looking
Buddy on
around.
your channel timed out.
And we lost Sam again, probably.
No.
Buddy joined your
Sniper,
channel.
fix your shit.
I'm the only one dropping. I think it's you. I think it's you.
Yeah.
Besides, you're dead, so I can't hear that anyway.
Oh. Fuck you too.
Aw.
Language. I'm gonna miss the
Can
Snake
you
and Sam
feel
show.
The love tonight.
Don't worry, it's just
No.
morphing to the.
Just, I will point out that Snake did try to bring him back,
I know.
and the only way Snake could.
No. He did clip his most precious gift.
I have never,
Apples.
except for maybe Evelyn, I have never used nipple clips on anybody else. So you have the honor, Sam, in the last episode of getting nipple clip treatment.
My body is Sam is dead. Or well,
And
well,
you could've-
there's-
and,
for now.
and you could have had some anal beads too, because he said he had at
There's-
least 3.
Look, there's no time like the present.
Oh god.
Anyway,
Anyway,
so,
So-
yeah.
C2 looks at you. He comes running over and he plops down in front of you, and he's not moving.
Is
Is he
Abby
breathing?
C2's still breathing. Yeah.
Okay, just make sure.
is Abby presenting a threat?
You know she's cowering behind the bed. You can see the sawed-off shotgun that she has is laying on the floor, not too far from where C2's sitting. She may or may not still have the power fish. You don't know that.
Okay, I'm working to get C2 out of the room then.
Okay. He doesn't need to see this when you
Yeah.
He is. You reach down to pick him up. He's now clinging to your leg. So you're arguing with a mole rat. Saval, you come racing out of the room. You grab Sam's body. Gray, you see him come dragging. Sorry, I'm trying not to laugh as I'm thinking of how this plays out. You see Saval dragging Sam into the room, his legs flopping in every direction but what they should be. There's a trail of blood that is, well, no human should be leaking that much blood, and he just drags him into the other room.
Not concerning at all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
nothing to see here.
so can
Who wants
I?
sandwiches?
Do I see a Snake leaving the room that Abby's in?
You see Snake standing in there. You can see C2 is kind of wrapped around his legs. Snake and C2 are having a conversation.
Yeah. So I want to let Snake know not to hurt Abby. She's not posing a threat, but I need to go help Saval with Sam if I can in any way.
Okay. So,
I'll do that, and then
you guys are coming down off of the various drugs, chems and such that have been coursing wildly through your body. I'm not making anybody make rolls for addiction. We'll assume everybody goes cold turkey, but you guys are not in the best of shape, any of you, at this point in time. Saval, you are in the room. Gray comes in and manages to help you flop his legs into the various spots. You can see this room is some form of surgery. The room over here is a bathroom. Sink next to you where you're standing right now, Gray. So this comes down to rolls. So whether Sam lives or dies is all on you, Saval. No rerolls. No pressure.
no pressure. No.
If you got no rerolls, but if you got AP, you can spend them for extra dice. So
Not much. I think we might have 3.
I do have another. I have one last Nuka-Cola if we need it.
I have 2 regular
There are 4
Nuka-Colas, too.
Nuka-Colas on Sam's body.
Chug one.
Well, he can't move.
No.
Okay.
There are literally Nuka-Colas in Sam's backpack,
Along with everything else.
with everything else.
along with everything else. Yes.
which is now not on his backpack, which is on the ground scattered around him because there was no. You realized that you were trying to put the body in there. There's just no way a body would fit in there, so you had to get everything off of him. And the fact that Sam is now also shirtless and out without chest armor for some strange reason.
Well, I feel like there's like nipple clips hanging off of him at the moment.
Yeah, and yes.
I mean, I
you-
left the battery there.
So yes, you see when you drug him in, there was a fusion core and battery. His nipple clips were actually cooking at this point. He's not going to have the auto dock probably can't repair that. I'm sorry. You are now nippleless.
Wait, I think I see a third one growing. on the ra-
From the radiation, that is totally possible. So I need you to make
If
a.
Sam comes back from this, he'll accept not having nipples anymore.
Having extra nipples.
Maybe having one nipple located not where it's supposed to be.
Well, I'm counting like to 10 at the moment.
Oh boy.
It's growing the longer this takes.
I hope.
What's the wasteland without a bit of cancer?
So I'll. Yep. So you got okay. So did you want to spend any additional AP? So you're gonna make the. I need a second roll. Three action points will get you 2 rolls. So you can roll four 20-siders. You just change the number of dice to 4. Nope, you made that one roll. Yeah, so do your medicine roll. I'm sorry, that was the science roll for the thing. Yep. So do your medicine. Yep. No. Take a step back. You're rolling 4 20-siders. So instead of dice when it says 2, hit the drop down menu, change it to 4, and then roll again.
So we're not counting that.
Nope.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so what I mean is, and
Slash
No,
roll
that's okay.
4 d20.
no, you're not rolling 40-20. So
Or no, make a medicine roll with 4 dice.
make a medicine roll with 4 dice. So let me close that out. Sorry. Yeah.
And I'm dead. My head is now attached to where my foot was supposed to be. So great.
Make a luck roll. You're just rolling 120s. You make a luck roll, and yeah, you can. I think it's only 1 die. So yeah, make a luck roll and reroll a 20. You're just rolling a single 20-sider. Yep, just 120. So when you roll your dice again, you change it from 2 to 1. Good enough. Okay. Now you get the system running. The machine is there, and you hear a voice say, "Please leave the operating chamber." And you can see bands come over, his body. You can see the auto dock, working its way back and forth. It's grabbing stuff from different cabinets and locations and such. So you have nothing. You did your part. Now it's all up into the hands of the powers that be.
War technology at its best. Or
Yep.
worst, depending on how you look at it.
Depending on how you look at it, yeah. Given the fact that auto docks were notoriously designed, they didn't work. They killed more people than they saved. But hey, they replaced entire hospitals with them because it was cheaper.
Look, I remember Autodocs from New Vegas. If they can replace the vocal cords of a woman with the vocal cords of a dead woman,
Spoilers.
and then somehow not, and then do traumatic brain damage as well, they can save my life.
Can an auto dock make Sam less talkative? Yes, that's a possibility. Or it could sound like Sally Sue.
Ooh.
Or it could turn him into a murder robot.
Or it could turn him into a motor robot. So,
Red, brown. Red, brown.
Snake, you finally get C2 to, you kind of like, plop his, fat, chubby little butt outside the room. So, what are you doing?
I'll come in and tell her to stay where she is and don't move. In any order.
He's like, okay. Sally Sue, what are you doing?
I'm gonna open up the envelope. That's on the thingy.
Okay. So you open it up, you read it, you look at it, you look at the chamber, you look at what's written written inside the papers that are inside the envelope. There's various codes and instructions, but do you take it and share it with the rest of the group?
Yes.
Okay. So you step back out into the main room. You can call to the group to get everybody out there. Those of you who took head damage and such, your radios are trashed again, but it's just kind of par for the course. They're probably the most fragile piece of equipment you guys are carrying. Everybody else, so Sally, so go ahead, call the meeting.
Hey, peeps, come out here.
Snake will stand in the door.
Oh, what you, Sam? I'm sorry.
Yeah, Sam's kind of preoccupied at the moment.
Sam, you say where you are. It's fine.
I can hear you, but okay.
So go ahead, tell everybody what you saw, Sally.
I saw some weird things and a weird guy in a weird tank, and this was on it. It was in an envelope.
So reading the envelope. So, and it's addressed to you, Gray. Airplane go vroom. Yes, you'll be saying a lot of that.
Vroom, vroom.
Vroom vroom. So, it's just. It says, do you give him a chance? He knows nothing of what has gone on. And everything else is if you have any points in science, you can make an intelligence science roll.
Well, let me check.
Same thing, Saval and Gray.
Yeah,
I do not have anything in the sign.
I don't either.
Okay. And you're not exactly sure what you're looking at there, Saval. So
Can I go look
Sure,
at
sure.
the tank?
So stepping into the room, you can see that there's various pieces of equipment, some sort of power batteries, nuclear batteries on the other side. There are 2 tanks sitting there. One is empty. One has a body floating inside.
Okay.
You see Duval floating inside the tank.
Oh,
Tubes and everything hooked up to him. Some sort of mask on his face, helping him breathe. Eyes closed, just floating there. To put it in context, do you give him a chance?
I don't know.
He knows nothing that is going on. But you have no way of that is something that you can incorporate or not incorporate into your happy ending.
That's tough.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. So I don't know. Can I unplug the tank from the wall?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah.
Is that what you did?
Yeah. I was I was willing to kill him before.
Okay,
I don't.
that's fine. No, that's fine. Okay, so you pull that. Everything starts to howl and beep in the room and everything like that. And then eventually everything kind of just goes quiet.
I'll live with my choice to take down the worst merchant guild leader that we've seen here in the wasteland. I'm comfortable with that, even if he was my own father.
Okay. Take that off. Take that off. Take that off. That off. That off. Okay. Sam, you hurt. You were happy. And nothing was bothering you. You were surrounded by family and friends. And all of a sudden this terrible pain came. You were torn from the place that you were at.
Hmm.
And you find yourself, as your eyes come open and and consciousness begins to return, you can see old and human arms and blades over you working. Looking down, you can see your chest is wide open. The armatures working their way inside.
What do I roll to pass out?
But you can feel the tingling sensation in your legs. You can feel your toes and your fingers. You can feel you don't feel anything, but you at least you know that the sensations are there. You feel numbness, euphoria wash over you. You go and you drift back into sleep again.
Awesome.
The room outside is trashed. But you guys can take comfort or looking through the other rooms that are here. Again, you find, and I'll just reveal. Let's go click. You find various room reveal areas. You find the places that everybody was staying in. Clothes, cabinets, work areas, spare ammo, spare armor, or armor replacements. Not full suits, unfortunately. There is one heavy locked door in the upper portion of the main office. Fortunately, the computer is trashed, so whoever has lockpicking can attempt to make a lockpick roll.
I do.
Yeah.
I'll give you luck if you can spend luck to reroll if you fail, but obviously, unless you're taking any form of chem or Nuka-Cola, you're out of AP.
If you need Nuka-Cola, I can give you some.
So there's no extra dice.
That work?
That worked. So you click the door or click the lock, and it's a giant like accordion style door, so it can kind of clanks open. Stepping inside, you can see that there are suits of power armor hanging on the wall, in various states of repair or disassemble. None are functional at the moment, but with some work and gathering some additional supplies, they would be fully functional.
I'm gonna call Snake over.
Had you faced them in that would have been a whole different story, because that would have been bonus hit points.
Well, it was already hard enough to get through their armor.
Yes. So not only would it have been hard, not only would they have that same armor. So power armor doesn't give you damage reduction, Power
Oh.
armor gives you hit points.
Oh.
So instead of having, for example, you would have, say, 10 extra points in your chest, or 20 extra points in your chest. So you would have to get through the damage reduction, and then get through that chest armor before you start taking your regular hit points. So yeah, it was power armor is a game changer. That's why that the one Raider armor that you guys fought the one time you did fight the guy. That's why he was so hard at that point in time to defeat. Because you get 2 hit point pools for all intents and purposes. One for that damage location, and then your overall body to hit points.
Oh, got it.
This place would have made a perfect base.
Well, it's technically still standing.
Yeah, it's slightly burned and irradiated, but other than that,
But
And the radiation can be
no.
cleaned up.
we can, start a fixer-upper show.
We never got back to the battle bus, did we?
No. Well, I
I'm gonna-
mean, I took the perks for it, but it's like we ended the campaign before I could actually do anything with it.
Sam, you begin to wake up again. The steel plate in your head has been removed.
What?
Your body has been rebuilt. Ask me no questions, I'll tell you no lies. So, but it has been, you are alive.
Does Sam have the appropriate number of nipples?
No, you do not.
You have
unfortunately.
extra. Give him extra.
You have, yes, but 2 are on your side, and 1 is on your left foot.
Do I have any cancers?
I'm sorry?
Does Sam have any cancer?
No.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna start calling you Nip.
So all the radiation in your body has been purged. You don't have any hair.
Oh, just like C2.
No, I mean like no hair, like eyebrows, armpit,
Just like C2.
groin, nothing.
You're a
Okay.
naked mole rat.
I've been fully shaved.
No, I mean you have no hair. Like it'll never come back again.
Well, that sucks.
You just have to be cold.
Okay, well I'll give you a choice: death, no hair.
No hair.
Okay, there you go. I would that's the last option I will provide in the game at this point in time. So after that, so okay.
Hey, at
So-
least we had a toupee. Did Duvall have any toupees?
No, he did not.
Damn. Well, at least I'll never have to worry about lice again.
Yeah.
Or combing your hair or bedhead.
Rad lice.
Oh god.
I just need to keep the top of my head protected. Great. That's what helmets are for.
And hats.
And hats.
Helmets are more protective.
Duval did have a formal hat.
Hats are more stylish.
Fair.
So.
But at this point, can Sam get up from the auto dock?
Yes.
I slowly get to my feet, and I notice all my stuff just scattered around.
Oh yeah, like brown leaves blown by the wind. They're just tossed everywhere.
Yeah, I start putting everything back on and back together, and
Find the stuff doesn't fit.
it doesn't?
Mm-mm,
Uh-oh.
too small.
Because of his
Uh-oh.
nipples.
Well, that's beside the point. That's rubbing and chafing at that point. Then they make ointments for that.
Question. When Sam looks down, does he see, is there something there still, or
Oh boy.
is it gone?
Roll for hardness.
See, you're gonna make another roll.
Make an endurance survival roll, buddy.
And is Sam slightly green?
No, you're not. You're not a super mutant.
Oh, thank God.
Aw.
It takes a moment, a little bit of like closing your eyes and kind of just feeling to make sure, but everything's there, and then some.
Good. You can give
Are
Kathy
And then some.
there any clothes or anything that does fit Sam?
I suppose Brittany will be happy.
Oh my goodness.
You do. You find that there is a jumpsuit in your size
I
hanging
put
on the
on
wall.
I put on the jumpsuit, and is my Pip-Boy still attached to me?
No, that was removed.
Can I put my Pip-Boy back on?
It does. You can see that it kind of strains a little bit to fit it on. Your hands are much bigger than what they were.
What the heck happened to Sam?
You're alive, aren't you?
Yes.
They get so picky after you
Yep.
say
How many points of strength do you have right now?
I have 5.
Okay, you're at 7.
Have any of my other attributes been changed?
Just a strength. So you're not exactly sure. So it happened to be, one of 3 chances as to what you got enhanced with. So you are wearing that. It's more like a kind of like a onesie. So it's got like little feet and everything like that already built into it. So you're able to step out into the room. You remember the duck as you walk through the door.
I'm
He's
taller as well.
alive. He's alive.
Your tower slightly over 6.5 feet.
Ooh. What was he before?
5'10".
So you all see, well, Saval, Sam come out. So Sam is, well, at least it has the face of Sam. But the only way to be sure is to kill it. So you see
I get out
Sam
my
standing there. And Sally says, "Okie doke."
Guys, what happened?
You're alive.
I look over at him and
Kinda.
say, "Does he look like he's like just been shot with Botox out of hell and he's all puffy, or?"
He looks like absolute. He is one giant, massive bruise with a little bit of albinisms, here and there.
None of my armor fits.
My clothes are too small.
I think he's just
As
gonna
long
look.
as you cover up, I'm good.
I am covered up. I'm in this jumpsuit that I found.
So then you're good.
Sally, so you
Bryce,
do
it really-
notice that the jumpsuit is rather form-fitting.
It
Oh,
it
my
really,
gag.
it really is Sam. He's mouthy.
Sorry,
Well,
that was
nice to
the other
see you
bed.
too.
You should go give him a hug, Snake.
You too.
I'm guarding the door.
How you doing?
How do you feel, Sam?
He goes over and kind of sniffs you, and he's like,
Oh, come on, still me.
Attack.
You see no scars at all, Saval. He's walking a little stiff, but he's walking. But the scarring and everything like that from when you had to operate on him, there's nothing there. He's much bigger too.
This is weird. Were all of you always this short?
Yes. I throw a pencil at him.
Okay, yeah. As the two of them were talking to Sam. You step past Snake and enter into the room. She's not cowering. She's just sitting there. She's got her knees up to her chest in the corner. You pass the shotgun coming in. You can see laying on the bed is the power fist.
So I'm gonna talk to her something along the lines of, I don't expect her to understand, she's safe. We will not harm her. Basically, just tell her that I really want her to come with us and see sort of an alternative way, just to manage a sort of community that isn't the way that our father or the rest of the family did it.
Was she my anti-character?
No. You are unique.
Oh, okay, good.
DC2's anti-character is G.
Yes.
Oh,
So she has hair and isn't too smart.
Or she's
Well,
and all
she's
of
too
us.
smarter than you, but that's not too much of a threshold.
Hey, he
Mm.
proved his worth on more than one occasion by
He sure-
surprising all of us with what he
Mhm.
was capable of doing.
Mhm.
He's got that whole idiot savant thing down like to a
he's
T.
good at it. Yep.
Sam's just looking at his hands and saying, "Oh God, they're bigger."
Hey, you want to see what else is big? No,
No.
we don't have to. No. My
No
feet.
thanks. My eyes.
But I have
My
to get naked
eyes.
to see him.
God, his
I'm
ego
blind.
his ego grew too. Mm.
Well, his head's probably bigger, so yeah.
Also,
Mhm.
give Kathy a sibling.
We're gonna have to get bigger butt plugs though.
So at this point in time, we're going to bring it to a close.
No.
So I want to thank everybody for doing this, and now I also want to hear from each player. That includes you, Sally Sue. So you'll have to talk.
No.
What is your happy ending? What is now that everything other than going to Disney World, or Nuka World, where do you see yourself now? With everything that occurred, with everything excuse me, that you see here in the room, that salvage, that you gear and everything like that. Where do you see yourself? And Sally, I'll make it easy. Why don't you go first?
Oh, thanks.
No problem.
Well, I see myself going from settlement to settlement, trying to cripple economies and make a name for myself and more.
Okay.
Or at least, not cripple economies, but definitely make my name known and know that people don't mess with me when it comes to haggling prices, and I can help fund with my bosom money my group's adventures.
Okay.
What am I going to do with all these caps, guys?
Build a bigger, prosperous settlement than any other settlement.
I can do that.
How about you, Snake? What is your happy ending?
So I do want to go back and find out what happened to Evelyn, and the pencil pushers. We didn't finish out that story. So did they survive?
So, at some point in time, everybody kind of does goes off to do their own thing, so to speak. You return back to Oakhallville, and slightly changed. But KCB is still there. Pencil pushers are there. The Rockets have been eliminated completely. The high school itself is a crater at this point in time. There's more open markets. You can see that there are still arts patrolling the location, but they're more in a guard or an advisory or a security type of role. They're not the bully boys. Evelyn is in charge of the family. Her mother had been assassinated during the uprising, the fighting, and she has taken the role after her brother was disappeared. He had left to go pursue something of his own, and that role was thrust upon her. You realize now that she was probably the better one of the entire family, and she's kind of, ruling with a firm but honest hand. The Rockets, as I said, the pencil pushers and the KCB united together to drive them out, and also to engage the other members of the campus that were on site, destroying several large caches of chem supplies that they were using to attempt to take over the town itself. So.
Okay, and then the thing that you told me, and I never told anybody else, did I end up having a kid with her?
You did. You have a son.
Oh,
He has both
okay.
eyes, but but they are a piercing blue.
Oh.
Full black hair. He is now, I'd say, maybe a little more than a year old.
Wow. After all that you've gone through, you kind of just look at security as they're standing there. But you're impressed with the loyalty that they have devoted to her.
Okay, then I intend to stay, take over the military, possibly try to get rid of Click Click Boom, and set up, I don't know, almost like a state in the area.
Okay.
A steak, you said?
Yes, and that I guess that means that me and Sam can have our kids go to the same daycare.
Okay. Okay, it's a
Ooh.
little bit of a
Are
travel,
you-
but
Are you godfathers for each other's children? Mm.
No,
I'm
see,
also godfather for Karen.
Yeah, I missed Daycare in the Wasteland episode.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what Snake does.
So, Val, what do you do? What's your happy ending? Okay. For a period of time, you find yourself traveling with Sally Sue and the Pineapple Princess, and the small entourage that she's managed to put together. Sally's managed to add a few members of both KCB, the farm, and which has actually grown. Refugees and whatnot that have joined in there, and almost like a suburb of Oakallville now, and members of the Pencil Pushers. So you travel the wasteland. You hear, and you all eventually hear this, rumors, but the Court Strasser, the man who had engaged and damaged the Minton very beginning.
So long ago.
He met his end of, he found his horse. So that was one of the that was one of the things that he had gone looking for. Horse stood for Heavy Ordnance Recovery System. He had actually managed to unearth a pre-war atom bomb. Unfortunately, another group of wastelanders stopped him from detonating said atom bomb. He was looking to detonate that atom bomb in St. Louis. So, but they prevented him from detonating the bomb.
He was supposed to be the BBEG, wasn't he?
Yep. So every location, every cardinal point on the map, north, south, east, and west, had a specific main encounter, main event. To the west, beside the COG at the Air Force Base, was St. Louis, which was the capital of the wasteland. St. Louis was a semi-functioning city up until a experiment that was forgotten, ignored, whatever you described it, got loose within the city. Snake got to experience that particular creature, of one of the creatures that were there, twice. The albino creature that went invisible, that stealthed out on you. When you encountered the Romeo and Juliet at Glen Meadows, that was a creature that stalked you near the hotel.
Okay.
That was my version of the Death Claws.
Okay. What happens with Gray and
I'll get to
Titan?
them.
Oh,
what
okay.
about the thing with laser beam eyes? That
Which one?
laser beam eyes that nearly killed Snake.
The
Completely
Abomination.
crashed his armor.
Oh yeah, the
Oh,
Abomination.
that was another one.
No, that was an Abomination. So I was looking to possibly introduce the Zetans, and that was one of their planet pacification units. To the best of your knowledge, it's out there, but it's more of a it's more like the Wendigo and the Jackalope and Mothman. It's just a rumor that the frightened children at night. A story to be told. So, but that was St. Louis. St. Louis had where you would have learned the power to use the power armor. Where had you gone that way, you would have eventually been playing key to dealing with it. It was the equivalent of 76's Scorched Beast. That would be what you would be engaging at that point in time. So fighting to bring that particular.
And we would have been facing with the Brotherhood of Steel at that point as well.
It would have been COG. The Brotherhood of Steel in that area was non-existent. So it would have been the continuity of government, COG, which included former members of the Brotherhood of Steel. So
the local chapter got wiped out and absorbed.
Yes, yeah, and that's based upon the lore Fallout Tactics, where there was a fight between the Brotherhood of Steel and Telemachus, who was a super mutant general, and that fight took place at St. Louis. So, we're gonna save the best for last. So, Sam, what's your happy ending?
Sam travels the wasteland a bit longer with the group before finally deciding to set.
We just lose Sam again.
Deciding what?
You cut out.
I think he was saying he was going to settle down with Brianna.
Did we lose you, Sam?
I think we did.
No, I'm still here.
Oh,
Okay.
there we go.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you now.
We
yes.
can hear you now.
Yeah. Sam eventually settles down in Glen Meadows, where he never does get around to building the battle bus. What he does do is offer his services to Glen Meadows. Starts to bring back maybe a touch of technology that once existed.
Okay.
A slice of turning Glen Meadows into a center of knowledge and prosperity in the wasteland. A little beacon of what could be.
Okay. You're able to gather some of that from the railroad office, getting the computers back online when you took the cores out. and there is, stuff that was stored there that is available to you. You're able to find, before finally retiring, you're able to find, well, you don't find the vault. You do find Mr. House's private rail car, not far, in the Germantown area. It's most of it has been looted or water damaged, but there are several crates that you're able to retrieve, giving you modifications to either to go to Donnie and the power armor that he's building, or to the power armor that you have that you could potentially build from what's here. So you gain those. While the battle bus is a no-go, your stories to the captain and to the others there in Glade Meadows is enough to get them involved in getting the bus operational. The dogs are still there at the MERP in Bartelso, but you're able to get in and with no permanent damage to them, to get the tires out, and you're able to retrieve other parts and whatnot to get the bus up and running. But it is some time passes before the bus actually is able to roll.
Yeah.
So so they take your stories and bring it to life. To the east was the campus.
Yeah.
The campus was the College of Illinois. It had survived the war somewhat intact. Enough paper knowledge survived that they were able to revitalize and rebuild. You're able to learn that while they weren't aligned with the Rockets at all, that they were, through their own convoluted way, attempting to build a force strong enough to fight the crazies, which were who the Rockets were aligned with, coming from the south. So
So at the end of the day, the campus wasn't a hostile faction. They were a faction that was attempting to stem a threat.
Yes.
Got it.
Yes, the way they were going about it was, we know better than what you need. We just need warm bodies, and that's why they were making their guns the way they were, something that they could mass produce to volley fire against the Horde. The threat to the south was the crazies. There was a experiment for a experimental food source that had gotten out, and eating it was, you weren't hungry until you were, and then when you ate, nothing would satisfy you, so you just kept killing and eating and killing and eating. So it turned them into, for all intents and purposes, cannibals. There was a individual who was leading that entire group. He would have been that version of the big bad for down there. That is what COG was attempting to stem, which is why you saw the constant flights going south, why you saw the explosions in the distance. And you realize that, from your encounter with COG didn't care who you were. COG had super mutants walking around in there, dressed in their fancy their fancy uniforms, to have them fight alongside them. This threat was something that was greater than all of them combined. And had they managed to get past here, they would have spilled out across the wasteland too. So to the east, The east would eventually have taken you. You would have traveled to trade routes, had you chose to go east, and you would have found yourself, well, somewhere on the East Coast, in the actual other Commonwealth, and that would have been closer to Fallout 4 at that point.
Yeah.
So you would have had those. So, but that would have been more of the story based, me describing what's going on, and then now you're here. Now said you choose to go that way. We'll talk about North in a minute. Finally, Gray, what is your happy ending? How does your story end?
So Gray will, of course, sort of inherit the guild, the empire from her father.
Okay.
Gray never really had a romantic storyline. So, I think, does Abigail join her? Does she forgive
Yeah,
her and let her?
she does. She's confused. It takes some time for her to come around, but she does. She does throw herself into the work that you give her with gusto. You find that she has a very keen mind. You realize as you start going through some of Duvall's notes and some of the documentation, like on the terminal in his office and whatnot, that you were all clones. That Duvall had created you. Abby is technically your little sister, but she's also you. For good, for good or for bad. Each child was allowed to grow and develop in their own way, and eventually he brought them back to there. For whatever reason, he left you with your mother, and you do find notes in there about how he left you with her. That she couldn't conceive, she couldn't bring a child into the world, but she managed to. But he gave her that in exchange for what he asked her to do. And he says, should I meet her again, I should not hold her. I should take pity on her, if anything. But obviously that didn't happen.
But Gray will sort of take this empire and basically do the exact opposite of what Duvall did. So it's going to be a very fair, very sort of respectable guild. I don't love the fact that everybody left and went and did their own thing. So like Sally Sue.
You always have a place with us, Gray.
Well, so I will make Sally Sue an offer of being a chief of commerce for the guild and the region and sort of the community that I'm rebuilding. Sort of make an offer to Saval, chief of medicine, Sam. So I know how excited you were about the battle bus. I'm going to send some folks to the battle bus to help get it to you in Glen Meadows, so that you can have it there. But I offer Sam sort of an open invitation, chief of arms, if you ever want to come back. Snake, if you ever get tired of Evelyn, you can come back. If she girl bosses you too much, you can come be.
Maybe I can have a mistress.
That's up to you. But you can come be. I don't know.
Something tells me that being unfaithful to a very powerful woman such as Evelyn, not a great idea.
But yeah, I'll make an offer to Snake to be like, I don't know, chief of enforcement or something here. I'll just be the bestest, badassest leader in all the land.
Very cool.
I like it.
So, finishing out the thing. Well, now we have C2.
Does he have little C2 children?
He already has those.
Yeah, he already has those. Oh,
Oh.
good lord, he
It's been a busy mole rat.
yeah, oh yeah, he was very busy. Yeah, but
He
there
has
are,
children in every single
What do you think
corner
he
of
did
the
with all that
wasteland.
coin? It was all
Yeah.
the child support payments he had to make.
yeah, Snake is broke. He just doesn't know it yet. But so C2 stays with Snake. He does eventually, go back. He ends up, he does travel to Oakallville with Snake, and he finds a couple of little mole rat commune, and settles down with them. But, they use mole rats. Technically they are usable creatures. They're in Fallout 76 as usable creatures. They're not just they're not just there to eat people and turn into turkey legs.
But
Did you
does
travel?
C2 get along with his brother?
He does.
Good.
So had you traveled north, you would have encountered the full might of Gentech. Gentech was into genetic engineering. They would have made the vault in New Vegas, where the plant creatures existed, look like a topiary garden.
The
They had
magic
their
force was just a taste of what they were capable of.
correct. The enchanted forest literally was an enchanted forest. Had you
Wait,
gone
what?
on there, there was a bunker inside the enchanted forest. Some of the fruit had magical, given the fact that magic is just science that you can't explain, so it had magical properties.
And I'm living right next to that in Glen Meadows.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
and the forest is big. You have access to the cog facility underneath at the Eda Joe's, but the garden, let's see, let's do this. So the garden itself, or the forest itself, has grown tremendously. So it now occupies. So I will flip here. So it probably occupies a good third of the town at this point in time. It has slowed down. It's not fully. It's not fully. It's not taking up as much as it used to before, but it is there. Isengard, as it was so labeled on the map, it was the Gentech facility. The Gentech facility, you do notice that there's a change, maybe a year or two after you all kind of go your separate ways, where the time of the sand and then whatnot becomes a little bit less invasive, and a little bit less invasive after that. The amount of green in the wasteland has stopped, so there's no rapid growth, making it a little tough for food and whatnot, but it is. But you find out that another group of wastelanders had gone in there, and they chose to end the effect that was being generated from the Gentech facility.
So they were the reason for the seasons.
Yep. That was the reason why you had bountiful food, and then it was more than what the land could handle at that point in time. So you actually managed to. So they chose to stop it and allow whatever happens. So now you got kind of stunted, things, and you have things like the enchanted forest that still exists, but is not getting any bigger. I will cover one last thing to a close. So the Mountainside Hotel that existed there in the middle, that was supposed to be the equivalent of like a mini dungeon, that type of deal, to multiple levels to explore. There was a communist encampment in there, so there would have been ghouls and such. There would have been gear. Some of the stuff that you were looking for the battle bus could have been found there.
There
I
would have
had
been Chinese stealth suits.
I would have had that. I had that described as such.
We could have found Chinese stealth suits.
You could have switching the
Oh.
map. So, there, Scott Air Force Base, which was the Air Force Base I described, that was the COG facility.
Yep.
There was a large group of farmers down there on the other side of the hills. And Muscatoa was a large settlement that had a functioning whiskey plant. And they were actually manufacturing and bottling, whiskey based upon what was provided to them from the various farms in the area and such. Switch over to here. And then finally, so this is the way station. So Muscatoa is over here. There's the farmers that were there. The way station was a mentioned point that the group, it was a known location that the group could have traveled to.
Right.
And that would have been, the encounters there. The CD camp, that was the civil defense camp that I mentioned. That was Ghoul Central. That was literally lock and load. You're killing everything that you come across. But the
They're all
amount, but
feral.
they were all feral, every one of them. But that was where, Sam, you had originally were thinking to go for the auto duck. So, but that was a large equivalent of a FEMA type camp that was used when the war had happened, when the bombs had dropped, and the radiation just was so much, it just overwhelmed everybody there and turned them into ferals. But the level of chems that you could have retrieved there would have made, would have probably killed Sally Sue.
Oh.
Well, I mean, there was a lot of chems that was designed to be that location. And then you got the other thing here. So you got the COG facility, you got the annex, you got Addyville, you got the flood store. So you are able to complete that particular quest or request. So part of Sally Sue, what you were able to do is get shipments of food and trade goods through your caravan contacts, and begin to travel. Get them to travel south to get that to get to there. You never found the vault that was up by Germantown.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, the last piece of the puzzle. So, whatever happened to Daphne?
Yes.
So, and now we go to pure story. So, you see a woman sitting in a wasteland bar. Dust still settling off of her. She looks around, calls the bartender over, throws some caps on the table. He brings a small, fills up her glass once, pounds that down, fills it up twice. So, she, sitting there in her duster, just shaking, just trying to drink her sorrows away. The door to the saloon, tavern, bar that she's in, Roadhouse, slams open. A few people there kind of turn to look. Standing in the door is a large, say slightly over 6 foot tall figure, heavy armor, gas mask. Holding in its arm is a sniper rifle. It simply raises the rifle before she even has a chance to draw, and she is lightning fast. She was Gray's nemesis, her true one. but for story purposes, this served better. The rifle fires once. Heavy round punches into her chest, throwing her back across the room, slamming her into the jukebox falling silent. Second round. Almost right to the left of the first one. Tearing through the armor. Isn't even there. Figure walks over, picks up both the rounds. You can see one has a diamond, the other one has a heart on it. Sits it down on the table, closes the door, and walks out. Snake, you almost encountered this individual. When you were in the facility that was processing the ore, the material for the power plant, you had tripped a device and had opened excuse me, and had opened you had gathered some gear. You were like, hey, you were all happy because you had the gear. And when Sam had gone in to check, he had found an open chamber behind figuring that was where you got the gear from. That was a stasis chamber. The individual inside, that gear belonged to them, which is why they were hunting you to get the gear back. They didn't want to kill you, but they didn't know how to exactly. It wasn't like, hey, you stole my stuff, I want my stuff back. But they figured if they could slow you down and stop you, they could probably get a hold of it. Who that person or what that person was, you'll never know. That I will leave as a mystery.
The sniper who tried to take my head off?
Yep.
Got it.
That person was that creature was not it would have been the equivalent of the mysterious stranger.
Why me though? Or was it that characters had the mysterious stranger perk?
The character had the mysterious stranger perk. So
And that's why he shot at me.
You were, for all intents and purposes, if it classified threats, you were the biggest threat of the entire group, Sam. In its mind.
Because I had the large bore rifle.
You could hit it from a distance as it tried to close. It didn't have its gear. It wasn't. If it had its gear, you would have not. It would have looked at the group differently as a threat level.
Did I turn into Nick Valentine?
No.
Was it because I was constantly looking for that sniper?
No, you did not.
And remember the files that were under Nick Valentine's bed.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
No. But no. So you were just, if it eliminated you, it made it easier to get what it wanted back. Just happened to be that, And unfortunately, I was going to have it show up here, but I'm like, yeah, but everything's enclosed, and just to have somebody, saunter in, fire a sniper rifle, kill something, and then walk away was kind of just didn't fill this particular. It didn't make sense for.
I kept hoping that because Snake was the only luck-based character, I kept hoping that you would take the mysterious stranger perk just so that we could see that work.
Eventually. That was still a little ways down. I had thought about it, particularly the one that heals people.
Yeah, that one would have also been good. Just have her come in and just randomly heal people at the party and leave.
Yeah, there were a couple different versions of mysterious strangers, if you will.
Yeah.
So that brings my stories to a close. Is there anything anybody else wants to talk about with their character?
Does anybody want to take me up on my chief offer?
I'll take you up on it.
Okay.
Pineapple Princess and I will be there.
Yep. So between Gray, Sally Sue, and Pineapple Princess, we are like the best empire in the whole wasteland.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We'll move the whole family. Let's just bring them
So
all.
here's the thing: Bethany is the captain's daughter. Bethany doesn't really want to leave Glen Meadows, is what my thoughts would be. So
I thought it was
Sam,
Brittany.
Yeah, bring
Brittany and
Beverly.
Carrington, right?
Did you
Yeah,
just say Brick
bring-
Brainy?
Bring Beverly and
Oh, Bryn,
yeah.
yeah, Brendan Carrington.
And
Yeah.
So it was Boberta and
Bob Burke.
Calamity. Okay.
with a K.
Yes.
So bringing them here creates an alliance with her dad's.
With Glen Meadows, yeah. So there's that. Yeah, maybe Sam does set up shop in Germantown and becomes one of the Wasteland's great arms and armor dealers.
And we're going to rename it to Greytown.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
Do we overthrow the Duke?
Sounds like you just have.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, not the Duke, the Baron.
That was his mistake.
Okay.
The wrong chick.
Okay.
Like I said, I'll maybe start up with Mistress.
You can be our chief of pleasure,
So
Snake.
what happens? So what happens when
Ooh.
Evelyn finds out that Snake has a mistress?
Well, it doesn't need to find out.
But what happens when she does?
Doesn't need to find out.
You'll never know.
Okay.
I'm sure she's got her own side piece.
Oof.
Probably so.
They can't satisfy her.
Wow.
With that,
Now I'm sad.
Yeah.
let's do the outro for one last time. Okay, fair.
Yes.
Yay.
Yep. And Phoenix, definitely thank you to you. It's a lot of work to put something like this together,
Yep.
and we definitely appreciate you. So, and
No
Saval, you for sure too for streaming and getting us out there. Of course, And I want to give a special thank you to Gray for being awesome.
Triple crossing.
Well, yeah, I was kind of unsure for a little while, but then I was happy.
And finally, thank you to you. And I just
The
pointed at the screen.
viewer.
Yes, the screen, the viewer.
I don't think we've talked much about it. Our plan is to switch to a Pathfinder game, Foundry. So that is what we are headed to next.
Yes, we are looking to do the Starstone Chronicles. We are setting it utilizing the Otari story arc, which will cover Menace, Trouble, and the Abomination Vault, which should take the players by the time they finish that dungeon. Should take the players from at least 0 level to 10th or 11th, possibly more, depending on how things pan out. It does give up. There is options for somebody to try to become, the Lord of a Castle, among other things, or Lady of the Castle, depending on how they wish to do.
Greytown 2.0.
Great
I'm
talent.
a real boy.
There you go. So
The eternal cog of the castle.
Norm,
Or no, we put the castle on legs and just have it walk across the land.
what do you got, Baba Yaga going on over there? And yes, Baba Yaga is actually she was a individual in the Pathfinder universe.
I'm thinking more of a Jiskin behemoth type thing.
Okay. So so we're looking to start that back up. I'm going to run for everyone Menace under Atari off air, more to allow me time to figure out how to use Foundry. I've never used Foundry before, and it's going to be a learning experience. So I'd rather make the mistakes in private before sharing with the viewing audience out there. But I hope you guys follow along with that when we start the troubles.
Absolutely.
It'll be a learning experience for all of us.
Yes. Yes.
So,
Yes.
So
Looking forward to it, though.
yeah, I do. I do. I think I found my groove with how to tell stories, and a lot of it's going to be but there'll be more role playing with this than as compared to Fallout. So people will be describing I will be asking people to describe what they're doing, how they're interacting with people, because this is a even greater living, breathing world that they'll be going into. So more so than what I brought to life with Fallout. The Pathfinder universe or world system offers so much, and to be able to to figure out how to do that and getting it into the game, and getting the players involved into the game means means something more than just rolling dice and hacking things down. So, but I'm not saying we did that, but just that's just my view. So, but okay, folks, I'm going to sign off at this point in time. So, unless
Line?
there's any
Oh, we
other
Outro.
Yeah, we need the outro.
This final episode of As the Wasteland Burns was brought to you by Galaxy News Radio and our sponsors at Vaultec, who definitely didn't blow up the world. Now with
Butt plugs for all your wasteland needs.